Greetings, everyone, and welcome to a straight from the horror's mouth edition of Monster Party.
Monster Party.
Monster Party. And you can quote me. Oh, ho, ho. Woo! Okay. So welcome, everyone. And speaking of woo, I am Matt Weinhold.
I am SHAWN Sheridan.
I'm Larry STROTHE.
And I'm James GONIS.
And for this episode, we are going to do another round of a topic that we've done before. We love to do it. It's kind of a game, but it's also informative, and you can play it at home.
Yeah.
And so the topic for this episode is Quote Jam 2025.
Jam 2025.
Quote Jam 2025. We're jamming.
Jamming.
Yeah.
The jam.
You're the jamming, man.
So you know what this is. We each say a quote, and the rest of us try to guess what movie that quote is from. But before we get to that, we needed a guest for this who really understands movies, who's a movie expert, who just loves this stuff like we do. And so joining us is a return guest to Monster Party and a longtime friend and mentor of mine. In addition to being a talented improviser, voice artist, and film and music expert, he was also the owner and founder of the historic Cobb's Comedy Club. Please welcome back Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for putting aside the time.
You got it.
We knew when we were going to do another round of this, was like, Tom is the one, because not only do you know films and you know quotes, but as teased in the intro, you are great at voices. And so I feel like it's not only just a podcast, it's a theater event.
And I guess people are in for a real treat, because it's always been my pet peeve when people try to do the line, do it like the character. That's what I think.
Try to at least. Yeah.
Unless it tips. No, Larry.
Yeah.
Unless it tips it too easily.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah, there's a couple in here. If I do it as a character, then it's not even going to be.
Oh, that's great.
But if it's
But if I do it as right, but if I do it as Larry Bud Millman,
Yes.
well,
Mine are all characters. All characters.
But luckily, Larry, they're all James Mason. So, we're going to be fine.
Can you read my list? This is great.
And just for listeners, these are obviously the genre films we're picking from. Horror stuff.
Thank you, Sean.
Not romantic comedies or documentaries.
And listeners at home, they can play along, and we all know how it goes. So if I were to say something like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat,"
obviously that's from Piranha. We all know.
Right.
No, not Piranha.
That's from Jaws 3 Double D. Right?
They should
But
make
for
that.
folks at home, you get the idea. You play along.
Russ Meyer's Jaws.
Oh, let's make it. If only he were here. In spirit.
Yes.
All right. Well, why don't we get this thing started? Who would like to go first?
Don't everybody raise their hand at once?
I usually hang back, but Sean,
right.
why don't you give it to us?
Okay. All right. I will start with one. This is a pretty popular movie, a fairly recent movie.
Okay.
It's a short exchange between two people. And I love this movie. And let's see if you guys get it. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. You know what I'd really like? Tell me. A cheeseburger. Very popular film, well-received film from 2022.
Wow.
I think I know it, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
How about you guys?
Familiar.
Anybody?
It sounds familiar.
Little hint. The first person talking is a female. I'll say it one more time. You know what I'd really like?
oh, I know.
Tell me. A cheeseburger. Yes.
What was it?
The menu.
The menu.
Oh.
And when
Damn.
Anna Taylor-Joy kind of tricks Ray Fiennes into like letting her go, but first you have to make her the perfect cheeseburger.
Yeah, because that's how
Wow.
that was his background was he started cooking
Right.
at a hamburger place.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
He makes
I
this
enjoyed-
exquisite movie.
I
yeah.
like that movie a lot.
That was a great. I love
well,
that movie. It was
yeah, we could-
crazy and weird and unpredictable.
We
No,
do a
go-
movie
go-
night party every month at my house, and that has already been scheduled for Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Very good film.
It
So
made
there we
me
go.
appreciate s'mores more.
Yes.
That was an okay read, Sean, but
I thought so. I mean,
maybe
I
a little
can't really do Anna Taylor-Joy. So
What,
I
so
think you-
what were
I
you
think you
expecting,
can.
Larry? Like,
I
Yeah.
listen, I like a
think-
cheeseburger.
I think Sean could have made it a little more feminine, but it's okay.
Well, he'll have plenty of time
I'll
during
try
Comic-Con.
my next one.
Tom got it, so that was
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
See?
So Tom,
Alright,
get the
that-
feel for it now.
Yes.
Oh,
All
he's
right.
gonna.
All right.
You're gonna ace this. I know.
Okay, yes, he's the he
He's
is
the
the
ringer.
man. He's the Rich Little of this show. So.
Rich Little. Okay. All right. Tom, would you like
Sure.
to go next?
I would love to go next.
All right.
Fantastic.
All right. Ah, yes. I don't think it would be amusing for the youngsters if I conjured up a demon from hell for them, or for that matter, for myself. As we're not protected by the magic circle, we'd both be torn to shreds.
Ooh.
I got it.
I know this
great
also
read.
because it's on my list too.
So same here. So I'm like, not that quote, but a different one.
No, different
That's
one.
what
Different
I'm
one.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That, you
Kindred
Wow.
spirits
like
here,
the
man.
character from the film.
Yeah.
Man.
Why don't you give us the title?
The Night of the Demon, or Curse of the Demon, depending on
Yeah.
Correct.
America. Or
Well, so we don't get to guess. So, okay.
well, he said to give us the title.
I thought we all knew. I thought we all knew. I thought we all
yeah,
knew.
exactly.
Did you want? We can go back in time,
This
Larry.
is a
Let's go back in time.
new way of playing.
You know
the
what?
game.
You know what, Larry? Well, I assumed that we all knew. Did you know?
Yeah, but I thought we were going to say,
I thought we were.
Oh, if we all, well, okay. I guess
Well,
we could give a little
you
more
know what,
time
Larry,
for
for
the
the
listeners.
next one. We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it
That's
traditional
okay.
style.
That was
I've got
Dr.
so many.
We'll do
Miss
it
Eddington,
missionary.
That bright young woman.
okay.
was,
You
Dr.
can see she can. She believes that she's alive. She is. She believes you'll die tomorrow night. You will.
Oh.
That's really good.
That is
Neal
really
McGinnis as Dr.
He-
Julian Carswell.
He's one of my favorite villains of all.
Oh, he's so
Yes, me
good.
too, me too.
That movie. God, I
he
can
has
watch
a
that
mother.
movie. Yeah, I know. And it's so great though. I can watch that movie a million times. It's so good.
And the mother's kind of in on it, but not at the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time. It's very strange. And so I had one that was where he's talking to his mother. How can you give life back? I can't stop it. I can't give it back. I can't let anyone destroy this thing. I must protect myself, because if it's not someone else's life, it'll be mine. You understand, Mother? It'll be mine.
Okay, now I have to do mine then. If you
Do
do
yours. Do yours.
Yeah. What? No, she's like, but Julian, if you don't like it, give it back. I love the seance scene. She's like, oh, that's Mr. McGinnis. He comes every week. It's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's great.
And I
Okay,
like
so-
also how they leave it open that was it fake? Was it not?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
I think it
so-
would have been better with the director's original idea of leaving the monster out entirely. Was the producers
Ooh.
that put the monster in the movie.
Not me. It's,
Really?
it's the
I
rare
do
case
love the
where I like
monster.
both.
I do love
like,
the monster, but I kind of wish I would have loved to have seen a version where you're guessing if it's real or
Yeah,
not.
but I'm happy for the monster though. I have to admit, even as an adult, I mean, as a little kid, of course, you want the monster in it. But even now,
Yes.
when I watch it, I love that demon.
Well,
I
it's
would feel differently if the monster was terrible.
Yeah.
But the demon actually looks
right.
really
Wasn't
good.
it on the first Filmland Monsters or film
Yeah.
cover of the very first
that right?
magazine? Film
don't know if it
It
was-
wasn't the first issue, but it was one of the early issues. Yes. Yeah. Okay, but I want to tell you mine then. This was
Okay,
mine.
go.
Okay.
Snakes and ladders, an English game. You wouldn't know it. You see, if you land at the foot of the ladder, you climb all the way to the top. But if you land on the head of the snake, you slide down all the way. Funny thing, I always preferred sliding down the snakes to climbing up the ladders. That's Carswell. Yeah.
And then he's
Nice.
like, "You're a psychologist."
Yeah. It's Dan
Right.
Andrews. What do you
Yeah,
think of
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah, such a great movie. So quotable too.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Great,
It's a good
great
one.
choice.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Larry,
how
would
about-
you like to go now?
Yeah, how about this one? Getting character. May thy knife chip and shatter. May thy knife chip and shatter.
Huh.
That's interesting.
I'm stumped.
Two characters. Let me do it again.
Home
First,
Alone.
The two characters are saying Home Alone.
first one. May thy knife chip and shatter. Second guy. May thy knife chip and shatter.
Sounds
So
familiar.
it sounds like the latter person is sort of making fun of it a little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very much so.
This is
See,
some kind of
that's
duel,
my
right?
Read. My read.
It's some kind of
the read's
fight
great.
between two people. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't Goonies.
No. No, it's not Goonies.
Thank
Warriors?
God.
However, an actor in Goonies is in this film.
Oh,
Really?
okay. Well,
What?
would
That
that
could be a clue.
be Sean Astin?
No.
Was he
No.
even in Goonies?
I don't remember.
I think
Do-
he's
Do you guys not know?
no.
James,
Wait,
come
Josh
on.
Josh Brolin?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Josh Brolin. Okay, no.
Josh Brolin. Oh shit.
I mean, he's in the movie. He
He's
doesn't
in
say
so
the
much
line.
stuff.
Yeah. Again, out of context, it messes with my brain.
Okay. How about if I give you this second line?
Please.
Okay.
How about this? The visions are clear now. I can see possible futures all at once. Our enemies are all around us, and in so many futures they prevail. But I do see a way. There is a narrow way through.
Yeah, it's not Endgame. It's the one before it. Is it? Isn't it?
No.
No. Oh,
Wait, give me another clue. There's a lot of sand in
Doctor
this film.
Strange.
A lot of
Oh.
sand.
Okay.
A lot of sand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Dune?
Dune.
Dune 2, yeah.
Dune 2.
Dune
Oh,
2.
wow. Okay.
That
This
was
is the
what's his face? Yeah.
climactic
Oh, that's
scene
right. He's
between
Yeah.
Paul Atreides and
Yeah.
Fade Rotha, and it's
Yeah.
so great. And it's
I
such
forgot Josh Brolin's in that.
It's
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
Minus Paul Atreides.
I thought it was Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No, I thought it was something. Okay.
Yeah. I got it.
All right.
thought it
Good.
was-
That's a good one.
Well,
Zendaya.
that was fun. So okay,
That's good.
I think it's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And nice
All right.
reads, by the way.
Yes.
that's my goal, to give good reads.
James,
James.
knock us out.
okay. I'm not going to read it in character because I think that might give it away.
Okay.
I love your eyes. I love your chin. I love the shape they put you in. And when I get to feel your touch, I ache for you so very much. Okay. Now I'll do it in character.
Yeah, all right.
I love your eyes. I love your chin.
Got it.
I love the shape they put you in. Sean's got it.
Yep.
Sean?
Inspiration for maybe the name of our podcast, Mad Monster Party.
Yep.
Oh,
Is it what's his name? Eck.
Nice.
Yetch.
Yetch.
Very
I was
good.
going to guess.
Very
I was
good.
going to guess
To
Peter
Francesca.
Lorre in Mad Love. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Francesca.
Yeah,
Francesca.
5 fingers.
Let me be your Don Juan. I don't want to look at you.
That's right.
You know, I was trying to find a quote from that, and I didn't find anything
Oh,
satisfactory.
there's actually a lot of good. Really?
Well, but you did a good one. You did a great one.
That's good. That's
That
good.
is a good quote. That's
All right.
nice.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Matt.
Okay. So I'm going to do this not in the way that it was presented,
Okay.
but maybe you'll get it. Here you go. Just where is our future? The things we've done and said. Let's push the button. We'd be better off dead. 'Cause I hate you, and I berate you, and I can't wait to get to you.
Oh,
That's not a Ramones song, is it?
It is not a Ramon song.
I didn't know he had to do ones that rhymed. I'm sorry.
Rhyming edition. It sounds like a song lyric.
It does.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit. A little
Rock and
bit.
roll high school.
Go down that road.
No, not if that's not the right road.
No.
Phantom of
I am
the
handing
Paradise?
it to you.
Phantom of the Paradise?
No.
Good guess.
No. I'll give you a hint. It is from something that most of us love, except maybe one.
Are you saying I'm gay?
It's La Cage aux Folles.
Okay.
Can you say it again, Matt?
Yeah.
Yes, I'd be happy to. Just where is our future, the things we've done and said? Let's just push the button, we'd be better off dead. 'Cause I hate you, and I berate you, and I can't wait to get to you.
Wow. I'm stumped, man.
I'm going to give you a hint. It's a sequel.
Oh.
Is it Blade Runner 2049?
It is not. It is not. It is a sequel from a very, very famous franchise. Are we done?
Yep.
I'm
All right.
stumped.
It is a song that is heard in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home.
Ah.
This is the punk song that is being played by the punk bus.
Well, okay. My only
That's
issue.
fair.
Look, no.
What do you mean?
the only
Yes,
issue-
it is,
Why
Larry.
don't you give me your issue? What's your issue?
Because anyone who sees that film, Tom, back me up here. When you see this film, the song goes.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It's
No,
like a
I
punk
will-
song.
I will say that's why I connected it to a song lyric, because I do vaguely remember those lyrics coming out of that boombox.
And it's also one of the most famous moments in that film. So I totally think it's
That
justified.
guy. So the guy who wrote the words to that song, and then they were later put to music. He was one of the producers of the film, and his name's Kirk Thatcher. And he had kind of a little mini career being the punk guy, to the point
Yeah.
where he actually comes back in an episode of Picard.
Yeah, he's kind of like the saxophone guy in
Right. Lost
yeah,
Boys.
Yeah, Lost Boys. Yeah, he's made a
They should
career
they should team those guys up and do their own show.
Yeah, the saxophone guy and the punk guy.
Yeah.
But
think, man?
I remember watching that movie thinking, well, that's a pretty good song. That's not bad. And also, the punk guy wouldn't be doing that, playing the big boombox loud on the bus.
True, that's true.
But
Well, he also wouldn't look like he was out of central casting to look like a punk guy.
Right.
Faux punk, faux hawk,
Yeah.
faux everything.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
are you telling me that back in '84, punk guys didn't look like that? Didn't
Some
get
of
on
them
the
did.
butt?
Some of them did.
Yeah.
But I think that guy was, you can usually tell when everything's been kind of coiffed as opposed to shaved.
Yeah,
Right.
true. True. All right, that's a good one.
That's
though.
that was a
Yeah.
good one. You got me there. You got
All
me.
right. All right. There's a little fun, little fun for the folks.
All right.
Okay.
For the kids
so
at home.
Who's next? Back to me?
Well, back to
Yeah.
you.
Okay. All right, here we go. This is the one. This is the one I'll be remembered for.
I got it.
You
I
got
know.
it?
I know.
You got it?
One of my
Okay.
favorite films.
Yeah, me
Tom,
too.
do you have any idea?
Nope.
It's towards the climactic scene.
Wait, don't say it yet. Is anybody else?
Oh, anyone else?
I
No,
don't
it's
know. I
familiar.
don't know
It's
it, but give me a
familiar,
hint.
but-
I like your.
I'll give you one hint. It was made in the 90s and it was filmed in black and white.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Oh.
This is
one
the
of
one I'll
my-
be remembered
Okay.
for.
Okay.
It's
Tom, you
such
know
a
this.
great
I probably
film.
do as soon as you say it, but I'm not remembering it right now.
It's such a great film. It's for anyone who's tried to make anything in Hollywood,
Right.
you know.
Oh,
and
okay. Yeah.
sometimes you struggle, and it's amazing that this individual got anything made.
Yes. It's okay.
yeah,
so it
it
is,
to
yeah. I know it now.
it is Johnny Depp and
Yeah.
Ed Wood at the end when he's about to watch the premiere of Plan 9 from Outer Space. He says, "This is the one I'll be remembered for."
And it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, sure, he there are films that he did that other people bring up, but that is ultimately that's the one
Yep.
that people hear of, they know
Yep.
of. I mean, and
Yeah.
I know that there's a debate between what's the worst film? Is it Robot Monster or Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Neither. Neither are the worst movie ever made.
No.
Yeah, I agree, Sean. I agree. I think there are worse films, but that is a great movie. That's a great line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Concur.
Nice.
All right,
All right,
Tom.
Tom.
All right. Let's go with something. Drug addiction, alcoholism, sadism, bestiality, mutilation, murder, vampirism, necrophilia, cannibalism, not to mention a gamut of sexual goodies. Shall I go on?
Got it.
Oh.
The actor, the movie, got it.
That is
I
a
know Matt's got
great
it.
line. Great delivery too.
You don't
It's
have it,
familiar. It's familiar.
But Tom, you
I
have to
know
do
it.
it in
I know it. I can't.
Tom, you have to do it in his voice though.
Well, I can
Try
do,
to.
let me see.
Do
I
it-
can
Do it again. Do it again.
Drug addiction, alcoholism, sadism, bestiality, mutilation, murder, vampirism, necrophilia, cannibalism, not to mention a gamut of sexual goodies. Shall I go on?
It sounds like
Well-
Vincent Price.
No. Well,
It's
you-
not-
I
it's
don't
not-
think Price Lee-
I know this. I can't.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Is it Donald? Is it Donald Pleasance?
No. Who got it? You got
Sean,
it.
I got-
tell us.
I got it, yeah.
Sean, tell us.
It's Roddy McDowell in The Legend of Hell House.
Ah,
He's telling the history of the house.
Yeah.
Course.
Cannibalism.
Wow.
That's another one I hope someday gets remade, because I just think the book is so terrifying and the movie's like a PG version of a hard R book.
Still a fun movie though.
Oh,
I
it's a great
remember
movie. I
seeing
love
that
it.
film
Yeah.
on TV as a kid, and it scared me. It
Yeah.
was really scary and tense, and
Wasn't it remade for streaming, or was that?
Well, there was the TV series called Hell House, right, Matt? I
Yeah.
think you saw that. Or Legend.
Yeah, there was something else called Hell House, but it had nothing to do with Richard.
No,
House?
no.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so Tom, I've read the book as well, and I wonder if it would be shooting a film in the foot to show some of the atrocities that happened in the house, because hearing about them, just even the way that he rattles off all that stuff, kind of makes your imagination go.
But still, they're leaving stuff out. I mean, the thing that was really, really disturbing about Belasco was what was it called? The something with the bog that had to do with them throwing newborns into the bog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a family film.
Instead of abortion, they would just, when a child was born, they would just throw it in the bog.
Wow.
Are you listening, Pixar?
Well, Matt, you say, so you're saying that
Bastard
if they remade
Bog.
it, maybe
That was
they
the name
would
of it,
show some
Bastard
of these
Bog.
scenes. You know what they could do? You know, there's that great scene in Hitchcock's Rebecca where Laurence Olivier, as Maxim de Winter, he's describing his last encounter with his wife. And you don't see him in the screen, you just hear his voice, and the camera moves and kind of, it follows around as he's describing stuff. And it's really kind of chilling.
Well,
I mean,
I
you
also
could probably
thought,
do the same thing.
I thought that there wasn't enough related to those things that are so disturbing. You know, that's the thing. We just get the Belasco doppelganger, we think is a doppelganger, and it turns out to be Belasco, but spoiler alert. And so
but also it's the 70s, lower budget. There's only so much they could do.
Well,
too.
like I said, I think because Matheson wrote the screenplay as well, so I think he just toned it down because of they wanted
yeah.
You could have them discover Bastard Bog. You know what I mean? Like find these little baby skeletons, and
That's true. Yeah,
nice way to handle it.
Yeah.
You know, Sean, you mentioned it's low budget. I guess looking at it,
comparatively
moderate, because
to
me as a kid, I just thought that was a big budget.
Well, it's very stylish. John Howe. I
It
think.
looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really well done.
Gorgeous.
And
That's a
the
great
great
soundtrack.
cast. Yeah,
That
yeah.
soundtrack.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. From the very beginning, when you get that weird tone right out of the gate, it's just you.
The sounds, and just and also,
But wouldn't it have been better with Tangerine Dream?
Ooh. What, you know what, Tom? You
the Hollies.
You intrigue me. Yes. I have a poster from the 70s
Hell House,
version.
really?
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's neat. It's not like a classic 50s, like a painting. It's more like a collage.
You should do a marathon. You could do a marathon: A Legend of Hell House, The Haunting, Burnt Offerings, and The Evil.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You have to throw in The Innocents.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
The
yeah,
Innocents
right.
is one of the greatest
Yeah.
ghost story movies
So-
of all time.
So
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Start with that. Yeah.
Truly
Wow.
scary.
Yep.
That's a night.
Yeah,
that is a
And
night.
here you go.
I mean, a Planet of the Apes night is
Wear a
one thing,
diaper.
but this is
We'll see. Already done.
okay. Well, Tom, I don't know if I can top you, but I'm gonna try.
All right.
It's not
Here we go.
Not a competition.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, Sammy, what's the use? Mr. Boogeyman, King of Blood, they used to call me. Marx Brothers make you laugh. Garbo makes you weep. Orlok makes you scream.
Wow.
I know it. I know it's.
Maybe I'm not doing the voice that well.
No. It's you. There's
Sandra D?
even. In,
Okay. How about if I give you the second line?
Okay, please.
You know what they call my films today? Camp. High camp.
Oh, I think I know.
And here's the last line. This should give it to you. Everybody's dead. I feel like a dinosaur. Oh, I know how people think of me these days. Old-fashioned, outmoded.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, I think I might know it, but if Sean says he's positive, then Sean, go for it.
Sean, what do you think?
Anybody else?
No.
Sean, tell us.
Is this from the 70s, Larry?
Late 60s, 1968.
I know what it is.
Yeah. It's right on the border there.
Okay, I think I know what it is too.
Okay, is it?
Tom? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Tom.
Targets.
Yes, Target.
Nice.
Yeah, directed by Peter Bogdanovich with Boris Karloff. I'm trying.
And that was Boris Karloff.
That wasn't that bad.
That wasn't. No, I knew it was Karloff.
Not too
But I was
bad.
trying to think of
What?
I tried to do my best, and it's better than my James Mason, but
It was
know.
a nice
No.
try, Sam.
Yeah. Well, okay. I tried to top you,
No, I knew you were doing Karloff.
Karloff.
You did.
Yeah, I did too.
All
Actually.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, yeah. Target. So and
good.
that's,
Plus, he
it's
mentioned
funny.
Orlok, which was wasn't it that from the trilogy movie that he did?
Yeah. But what was cool was Corman told Bogdanovich, "Hey, you can do any film you want with Karloff because I have him for 2 days. He owes me 2 days."
Right.
And he wrote that script, and Karloff liked the script so much he didn't bother to charge him, and he actually stayed like 3 days more, so he had a total
really?
of
Oh,
5
wow.
days on it. Yeah,
And
That's
Larry,
nice.
isn't it also know that he that long speech Karloff did like in one take, just did like that. Yeah, and everybody's like,
people were
floored.
and
Yeah.
if you think about it, this is 68. It's a different time when
Yeah,
you're filming, and it is a low budget to
Right.
have this old boogie. Look, Karloff really was an old boogeyman.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
face it. And he does this speech, and at the end of the speech, the one take speech, everyone just applauded. Everyone was blown away by Karloff.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
I think
Great
that's
movie.
wonderful. So yeah. So
Good
here we
one.
go. Target.
Nice.
Forget what
That's
that trilogy
awesome.
movie is that Karloff's in there, but he's a vampire. But that's it's great. That's the Orlok thing.
Oh yeah,
Black Sabbath?
that's
Is that what you're thinking of?
that's
Yeah.
the Wordalac. The
The
Wordalac.
word alack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Word
which is
left.
Black Sabbath, right?
All right, James, your turn.
Okay, this is from streaming, but I think we've probably most of us have seen it.
Okay.
I'd call you a cunt, but you ain't got the depth or the warmth.
Whoa.
I
It does
remember hearing
sound
that
Oh
line.
familiar.
my.
That does sound
No.
familiar.
Well, how about that?
Yeah. It reminds me of
And
somebody's
honestly-
wedding vows, but I can't.
Listeners,
When-
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When I heard this on the
White
show, I'm
Lotus.
like, you know what? I thought, you know what? I'm going to write that quote down.
James, just
I don't know if
was
that's really a line you want to go around saying, buddy.
I think it's a tattoo.
An attached T-shirt. Yeah.
Well, I
James,
was going to invite my mom to watch this, but not anymore.
Oh,
James, is this a TV series or a feature?
TV series.
Okay.
TV series. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Going a little
okay.
outside the
I
box.
mean,
Sounds all right.
I could try doing it in character, but
Oh
call
no,
you
I
a-
think you should. I think
I'd call you
should.
a cunt, but you ain't got the depth or
Oh
the
yeah,
warmth.
I know it. Yeah, great. One of the best shows ever. Did anybody else know?
No, clueless.
Okay, is it Butcher from The Boys?
Yep.
Wow.
Talking to Homelander.
Right.
I love it.
He's got
the
a
line
lot.
he chose?
He's got
Not
lots
the best
of great
Australian
quotable
accent,
lines.
but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Well, I knew I wasn't going to screw that up.
I
but,
appreciated the effort.
Okay, Matt.
Good one.
All right, here we go. This one I think we've all seen. All we need is a little order around here. Order! You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Isn't he a good boy? Your daddy's a little angel. Shut up! Why don't they just leave me alone? Let me out! Let me out!
I get it.
Oh, God,
Whoa.
that sounds familiar.
That is a
I
great
figured-
read.
Thank you very much. I had a feeling you would get it immediately, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got a
that's
4K copy of
wait,
it just
wait.
recently.
Can we hear it?
Wow.
Can we hear it one more time, please?
I don't know if I can top that, but I'll
No,
try.
well, just,
I think let's go. Let's take that to 10.
Yeah.
All we need is a little order around here. Order! You're a good boy. He's a good boy. Isn't he a good boy? Your daddy's a little angel. Shut up! Why don't they just leave me alone? Let me out. Let me out.
God, it sounds so familiar. It sounds familiar. I just can't place
Yeah.
it. James?
It's familiar.
I'll give you a hint. Animated. No, I'm kidding. No.
Oh, it's not.
What
No,
year?
I'm
What year,
teasing,
Matt?
I'm
Yeah.
teasing.
Oh, why do you?
This is
Anybody
this
else
is
get it?
80s. This is 80s.
Anybody else get this?
I
No.
could give you one more that would give it to you.
Okay.
Okay,
Ready?
please.
Okay.
Yes.
This should do it. Wait a minute. Who am I here?
Oh God, some kind of split personality thing. Some kind of.
And it's not animated.
In a sense, maybe.
Okay.
Oh my God, sounds so familiar, but I don't know. I'm
All right,
stumped.
Tom, you know.
The Stepfather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great
So-
movie.
Yeah.
This is the scene where the daughter is in the cellar and she's grabbing something for the party that they're having. And he comes down because someone has said something that he doesn't like. And he's flipping out and he's
Right,
having a
right.
tantrum. And then she catches him and he does that pivot where he says,
Right.
Hey, honey, you know how it is. I work all
Right,
week.
right.
Sometimes you got to blow off a little steam. And she's like, Yeah,
Right.
okay. That's one of those things where it's, I know it's easier said than done, but I think for me, when I see something like that, that's when it's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna run away. I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
ride
yeah.
the rails. I'm gonna become a hobo and
Right.
anything to get away from this.
Yep. It's good.
Nice.
All right,
That was
we're
a
doing
good
well
one.
here.
That was a good one. All right.
Thank you very much.
Oh, we're back to Sean.
Back
okay.
to Sean.
Okay. All right, here we go. Broke into the wrong goddamn rec room, didn't you bastard?
Remember that?
Okay, Tom got it. Anybody else?
Wow.
Do you know
Tell
it?
you, I'm
Larry?
terrible at this.
Say it again. Say it again.
It was one of like the laugh out loud quotable
right.
lines in the film.
Okay.
Broke into the wrong goddamn rec room, didn't you bastard?
Okay. I think I know it.
This
Matt?
is from 1990.
Can I make a guess?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Is it Tremors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael Gross and Reba
Yeah.
McEntire as the
Yeah.
gun-toting couple in the basement.
Okay.
That is such
With
a
a-
great
the-
scene.
the grab boy comes through the wall,
The
they just-
bad special effect in the whole movie is in that scene.
Yeah, it's great.
But that is such
Still holds up.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
terrific
movie.
scene.
Yeah, the sequels are
The
fun
cast is
too,
great.
actually. Yeah. There
Now,
you go.
isn't it true that they're Kevin Bacon's coming back?
There's like a streaming series with Kevin Bacon coming up. Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
No, yeah, it is. I know, but God forbid they make a new fucking idea with a new script. But whatever.
It's with Kevin Bacon.
I know, but it's like, but God, they just keep reimagining and remaking everything when there's probably so many great scripts out there or something new. But whatever.
See, here's the thing.
Well, I think it's-
at the end of that first film, I wonder, hey, do those two get together? They go off and have kids and stuff, and
It's not a remake, is it? I heard it's
No, it's
I
a
heard
continuation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like him. It's him at his age now. That Kevin Bacon's character. Yeah.
and Kevin Bacon, man, he's having a resurgence, man.
Oh yeah, he's
I've
never really
always liked him though.
Yeah,
Guardians of
he's
the
great.
Galaxy, and
Yeah.
with this, kudos to him. I think that's great.
Yeah, he's done some good genre stuff.
I loved him in the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
I
Well,
liked him, but I hated that special.
Yeah,
though.
he was the best thing in it. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
the only good thing in that.
Actually, I watched it again last Christmas because my wife loves Guardians of the Galaxy, and I liked it better the second time.
Ugh. I mean, we love Guardians of the Galaxy too, but
There's a lot of awkwardness, especially in the beginning. But once I knew that was coming, it kind of, because it made me flinch a lot. Like,
yeah.
Well, so Tom, let's say this. Let's say you're putting together like a holiday party, and you put that on, and followed by the Star Wars Christmas special. And maybe you're hanging with Sean, and you do a little reefer stuff, and you really get into the holiday. What about that? Does that sound like fun?
yeah.
Roast some lewds,
Well, Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special would have been genius if they had actually gone full Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
James,
brilliant.
you're a genius.
Ah.
Genius.
All right, green light it.
All right. Who's next?
green
I
light.
guess I am.
Green light.
Green light. Go.
You have power, do it.
Tom.
All right. There is no ocean, John. There is nothing beyond the city. The only place home exists is in your head.
Got it.
It's good.
Great film. Underrated
That's
movie.
good.
I have a guess.
Tom, can we hear it again, please?
There is no ocean, John. There is nothing beyond the city. The only place home exists is in your head.
Oh,
It's what I think it is.
I
Yes,
can't
it's
place
very. It's an underrated gem.
Yes.
And it's coming out in 4K very soon.
Mm.
All right,
Yeah, my wife and I revisit this movie many times. We like it.
all right. Anyone
Go ahead.
want to? Anyone who
Yeah.
hasn't?
Three. 1, 2,
Nope.
3.
Dark City.
Yep.
Dark City.
Okay.
I love
That's
that movie.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Me too.
Nice.
Yeah. Richard
That's kinda-
O'Brien.
That's kind of like the more artistic version of The Matrix.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, in some ways. Yeah, a little more thought provoking in some ways
Yeah.
too.
So imagine big city films like you have like Dark City, The Matrix, and maybe Blade Runner or something.
Yeah, I could do like dystopian future city
Futures,
marathon.
Yeah.
Or
Very nice,
altered-
Tom.
Yeah, wrong reality kind of a thing.
Okay. All right. So again, Tom, I'm going to try to do my best impersonation here. Here we go. I always admired you as a critic, Snipe. Your clever use of analogy and metaphor, plus you always strive to be complimentary, but not always complimentary. Oh, critics make mistakes. We're only human. An opinion I find myself incapable of sharing.
Okay, I'm on fire this time. I got this one too.
I think
All
I should.
I
right.
think I know.
Yeah.
James, you think you have it?
Well, Vincent Price,
Yes.
Go for it, James.
the movie where he kills the critics.
Well, it has a name.
I
Yes.
can't remember the name. Theater of Blood?
Yes.
Thank you.
From 1973.
Another
I got
great
one.
movie.
Douglas Hickox. And that is it's such a great scene, and it's such a fun movie.
Oh my god, so fun. Dana
I know.
Rigg.
I know that she's gorgeous, and Vincent Price. He says it was one of his favorite films. He
Yes.
loved doing it,
Yeah.
and there was something satisfying about killing off critics because there was a time when he wasn't known for doing horror movies, but then when he started to go into them and do these
Right.
horror films, and people would criticize, and here he has this great film where he's this Shakespearean actor that these critics despise and write these terrible reviews, and
and all the killings are like based on from Shakespeare too. And there's some
Yes!
Yeah.
gruesome
And it's a-
They
killings
are.
too. It's
So
great.
basically, it's a less schlocky Dr. Phibes.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
but
Nice.
loads of fun.
Yeah, love it.
But that could be
I-
the third entry in a Dr. Phibes.
Yes,
festival.
yes. kind of in the same way that The Death Master works as a third film
Yes.
in the two Yorga movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So James, I take it was that masterful performance that I gave that
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That was very impressive.
I was like, I thought he was dead, but here he is.
And I closed my eyes. I was actually had one from Dr. Fives, but I mentioned it already, so I'm not going to do it. But I had the 8 have died, soon to be 9. 9 eternities of doom.
Oh my
Nice.
God, Tom!
Nice.
Nice.
You are the Rich Little of this show.
Yeah.
Man.
Nice.
9 killed her. 9 will die.
Nice.
That is great.
Well, I don't like to brag too much, really.
So good.
I'd love to see a lineup of everyone doing their best Vincent Price impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a kind of a cool story that I just heard recently. Was Dana Gould has been doing Vincent Price
Yes.
for a long time.
God,
and,
yes.
And then Bill Hader is Hader, right? Hader,
Yes, Hader.
on Saturday Night Live has been doing Vincent Price, and Bill Hader met with Dana on something, and he said, "I have a confession to make. I've been doing your Vincent Price this whole time," and he goes, "Well, I have a confession to make. I've been doing Tom Sawyer's Vincent Price. So you've been doing Tom Sawyer's Vincent Price."
Nice.
Wow.
That is very enlightening, because that is how sometimes you learn an impression, because it takes someone else to find the hooks that get you to the place where the voice is suddenly accessible.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've heard you do your Christopher Walken, and I still can't even get anywhere near it. I remember you were the first one I ever heard do that impression. I didn't even think that was possible. So kudos.
You flatter me. It's really very nice. I have a little boner.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Boy,
It was so funny because he's getting older, and I heard him but a beer commercial, and I said to my wife, I think that's Christopher Walken. And she goes, "Really?" And I go, "Yeah, he's older now, but it's still there,
Well, it's like Michael Caine's the same way.
Yeah.
Michael Caine, as age is still Michael Caine, but it's a little different now.
Right. I can only Michael Caine's a weird one because I can only do Michael Caine when he's very angry.
Right.
Go, do it. Do it.
Matt, you're getting me very upset, and I have to get very mad at you right now.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to make myself a hot cocoa.
That is great.
Wow.
You've seen the movie The Trip, right? With Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dueling
and
Michael Caine.
Rob
Brydon.
Right.
Yeah. And they do the dueling Michael Caines, and I think at some point in that conversation they do the two different versions. They do
Ryden does the older. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, this is Caine after lots of brandy, and
Yeah.
No, well, he does like, especially like in the Batman movies. He was the sad Michael Caine.
Yeah, yes, he was.
Mr. Bruce. I can't do the sad Michael Caine. I can only do the angry Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Going out for a long walk because I'm very upset.
That's so amazing.
Fantastic.
There's certain actors that have those very distinct voices, and
Yeah,
sometimes there's like a quote or something that people just love to do. And
Yes.
Walken has that kind of funky way of talking. Whether you want to say William Shatner has an interesting way of talking, but Walken definitely has one. And I just saw something recently where they said that his performance on one of the Saturday Night Live episodes, the cowbell thing.
More cowbell.
Oh yeah, right.
Has gone down as one of the
It's iconic.
Most popular sketches. Yeah.
Yeah.
If he could only remember his lines, it wasn't reading off a cue card so badly. So many great skits that are ruined by him literally not looking at the actors, but like and going like this with his head, like he's following the words.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny though Tom has an experience, like you're an actor or whatever, but it's like for someone who a novice, for someone who's watching, it's just like he's just acting, he's just his character's coming to life. I don't look at it as he's reading his lines or he's not looking at the actors, but he's
odd enough that you can kind of get away with it.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always interesting. I don't think there's ever been a bad Christopher Walken performance.
Yeah.
Never.
I agree.
He's always interesting to watch.
Yes. Totally agree.
Everything I can't even think of one that's remotely. He's been in bad movies, but he's never had that.
Casting him as the drill sergeant in Neil Simon's Biloxi Blues was very much against type. And yet it worked marvelously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of my favorite roles of his.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's absolutely brilliant in that film. I love the movie.
We got to get
All
him
right.
on the show. What do you say?
Yeah, well, we got to get it. Yes, we will.
Get him on the show. I mean, he was in Dune 2.
Next week.
He was in part 2,
Sorry.
you know? Anyway.
Let's hope he's in Dune 3.
Yeah. So now it's James's turn.
Okay. This next battle is not one waged to the death, but a battle to live for the future.
Is that how it's read?
No, but I can't exactly do it how it's acted.
Battlefield Earth.
You're
Good guess.
And now the thing about the context of this quote is it is actually the context of the film, or the subtext of the film.
All right.
This next battle is not one waged to the death, but a battle to live for the future. This is from 2023.
Boy.
Wow.
Is this something you're sure we've all seen, James?
Yes. Okay.
It's got Chris Helmsworth in it.
Okay. Let me try to do this. Let me try to do this without being offensive. Okay.
Oh no.
This next battle is not one waged to the death, but a battle to live for the future. No. That's
Is it Godzilla -1?
Yes.
Oh, good. That's good.
Oh.
I thought for sure it was a Black Panther movie.
No, I know what you're thinking. I think that was a very good read, James.
I do too. In retrospect, yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
That
Okay.
I learned how to do a Japanese accent from Tora. So
No. Did you, Tom, did you see that?
a sleeping giant.
See?
Nice. Tom, did you see Godzilla -1?
yes, I own it on 4K.
Yay!
So we've all
Nice.
seen it.
So great.
And
I
the
love
nice
it.
thing
I
about
love-
that
saw it in the
quote is
theater,
that
love it.
Yeah.
and the quote does reflect the whole, sentiment about, the futility of kamikaze and that you've got to actually fight for a future and so on. So
In fact, I'm not really a Godzilla fan, and I went to see it because of the reviews.
Yeah. Many people who aren't
it blew
Godzilla
me
fans.
away.
Yeah.
It blew me away. I thought
Well-
it was so well done.
Well, Tom,
And
it's
then
funny. Yeah, go ahead.
And then I told my mother about it, and she was like, "Godzilla," and she was like, "Wow, that was really good."
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny you should say that because I did the exact same thing with my family. My one of my older brothers has this lovely girlfriend. She couldn't care less about science fiction or monsters or whatever. But I took my brother to see it. He was blown away, and he told his girlfriend, he said, we've got to see this. And she was blown away too, because it's much more than a monster film. And it's kind of like that's the film to show exactly. If you're not a Godzilla fan, this is the one to see because there's so much more to it.
Yeah.
So nice.
Good one.
all
Well,
right.
I've always said that movie would work even without Godzilla.
Yeah.
It would be a good drama without Godzilla.
Period piece,
Yeah.
post-war Japan. Yeah.
Yes.
But I love the fact that
I would
Godzilla is
take
there.
Godzilla and bring in Dracula,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a bunch of Draculas.
like a giant Dracula, like a
Giant
200
Dracula.
Dracula.
I don't
You call
the
it Giant
Lepus.
Dracula.
know.
The Lepus.
No.
To bring in those.
Someone needs to
Dracula.
do a definitive Lepus movie.
Lepus -1.
like really serious black and white Lepus movie.
It can't be -1, James, because they're rabbits.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
Times 50.
Yeah.
Tom was saying, like, hey, remake Legend of Hell House. Well, maybe somewhere out there, someone is thinking about remaking Night of the Lepus.
You never know.
Making it really,
See, it
really
could be a hip thing now to do. Like make
well,
it like
you know, with today's technology, Sean, I think you could give the rabbit
actual giant rabbits realistically done destroying a city.
Killer turtles.
What do you mean realistic? The last one was completely realistic. They used rabbits.
That's true.
But Matt, they were like
True.
cute bunnies. They were like adorable.
Rabbits
why
are
don't-
cute.
Like make them genuine mutant rabbits.
Why don't we do it? Why don't we make the remake? And we'll do it word for word from the original script. We
Yeah,
all have like
right.
iPhones, high def. We can do
Yeah.
this.
I love in the movies where, before CGI and all this stuff, where they had this obvious stuffed animal, and the actor's just going, "Oh!"
Yeah. Right.
And that actor is giving it their all. And
Yeah.
that's
Well,
the
that's
sign
one of
a
those
true
movies too,
professional.
where I think nobody had any idea what the rabbit stuff
Yeah, I was
was
good.
going to
Yeah,
look like.
because this played so seriously. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
There's
sort of
so
like
many of
with the
those.
giant claws like that, where
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
where
But see,
everybody actually does a very good acting job, and then there's the puppet turkey bird,
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and
and
there's the
and
food
then,
of the
of course-
gods.
food of the
Yeah,
gods.
yeah.
I saw that in the
Those-
theater. My
Me
God,
too. Me too.
The
Yeah.
rats look pretty cool, though. I mean, they had some big rabbit.
There were some
or
cool,
rat-
like, those giant
Yeah.
wasps were kind of cool.
The actors were just
Yeah.
going like,
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
scary.
Ralph Meeker
though.
is like, what happened? What happened to my
Yeah.
life?
I was Sam Spade once.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, they're true professionals. Doing
true, you
a
gotta work.
Great,
Gotta work.
Yeah, a working actor, man.
right.
Working is great. Yes,
well, it's
Okay.
even
like,
if
like
it's
Olivia.
opposite
It's like
some rats.
What was that, James?
Olivia. It's like Olivia de Havilland in The Swarm. I went from
Yeah.
Gone with the Wind.
To the
Well,
swarm.
isn't Ida Lupino also in Food of
Yes.
the Gods?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
star-studded cast.
Who, by the way, was a very underappreciated female director in the
Yeah.
50s.
Yeah.
One of the
Yes.
few.
Directing
Yes.
movies. And I mean,
Yeah.
she was amazing. Yeah.
Did a lot of great noir.
Yes.
stuff,
Yeah. It's great. Okay. Who's next?
Matt.
I believe it's me. Okay. Here you go.
Yes.
Now, before I do this, I want to say I am not the perfect person to do this, but there is someone out there who is.
Okay.
So here is the quote. Frig you, Saul. You ain't gonna get the best of me. I made it through Korea. I can make it through this bullshit.
What's the first line, Matt?
Frig yous all.
Frig use all.
Frig yous as in fuck you all,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in
Right.
old-timey speak.
Okay. Is it's not Dick Miller from Gremlins, is it?
No, but I would say that you are hovering around the right neighborhood.
is it? It's not. What's that? Small Soldiers.
It is not. Let me give you another line.
Okay.
I don't know who you are, but before this night's over, you're going to be begging for mercy. Nothing?
I think that's only a line from about 13,000 films.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to give you the one that might give it to you. Because his name, the name of the
Because it had
character
the title
is in
and the line.
it is. I am in the movie. It's a preamble, but no. Here it is. So here it is. Okay, Dave, that's it. Screw you and your college flunkies. I've had enough of this from you and everyone else. I know what you guys are trying to do. Break me down. Drive me out of the force. Well, it's gonna take a hell of a lot more than a lame prank like this to get Curtis Mooney to throw in his badge. So fuck you. Over.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
You even named a character, and I don't.
Wow.
Even name the character. Okay?
Oh man, I'm
I guess you
embarrassed.
guys aren't as big of fans of this movie
No.
as I am.
No,
Should I give it to you?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
Night of the Creeps.
Again, so in the right neighborhood, but not quite.
It's not Maniac Cop.
It is not Maniac Cop. No. Of all things, it's not Maniac Cop.
It's not
Not
Matt.
in your wildest dreams. All right.
I'm clueless. I
There we
don't
go,
belong
guys.
on this show. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Killer clowns from outer space.
It's John Vernon. John
It's
Vernon.
John
right? Yes.
Vernon.
Of course.
That was a good John Vernon.
Yeah.
Not as good as someone else's.
Who's
I
that?
have a little saying in Missouri, Senator. Don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining.
Whoa!
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
Good.
It's like he's in the room.
It-
right.
You know what? It makes me want to live again. It really does.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was one of my favorite actors. He was so great.
Oh, I love him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about great in everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was in some long-running Canadian TV series. Like he was a detective or something.
The
I never
John
saw
Vernon
it, but
show?
yeah, it was like the name of the character, like a Columbo.
Yeah, John
McCloud.
Vernon.
Yeah, yeah. Vernon! Exclamation point. Okay, well, that's
I
good.
don't
That's
believe
good.
no 5 pistoleros did in Josie Wales.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, that is great. That is great.
That makes me so happy.
Wow.
I'm going to tell him when
Thank
I
you,
see him
Tom.
in Mexico, I'm going to tell him he owes me a blowjob.
You know, I don't remember that line exactly, but it's funny because
It's from Tom's fan fiction.
I mean, he's Dean Wormer in
Oh yeah,
Animal House.
Double Secret
He is,
Probation.
yeah, well, sure.
And,
Yeah.
and so the
He's
first
also in
thing
a
is-
great Canadian slasher film, Curtains.
but it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like Animal House was such a huge hit. It's like when I see him in anything else, like when I saw it, Josie
Yeah.
Wells, I'm like, it was hard.
Yeah,
to,
he was like a lot of people saw him in that first.
yeah.
And, in Animal House and like
Yeah.
but he's
Well,
great.
I met him
and-
at Cobb's.
Really?
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell
and
Did
his
he just
wife.
happen to just walk in, or?
We actually rented out this club for an event that Alfred Hitchcock's daughter was putting on.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got to meet a lot of really cool people.
That's
That's
awesome.
great.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
actually did John Vernon for John Vernon.
Nice.
What do you think?
Nice.
He did the usual eye roll, and his wife was just loving it. She was the more, do more. It's great.
Nice.
Now do it like you're on top of me and you're 20 years younger.
Oh.
Hey now. Hey.
Don't you dare censor him, Larry.
Man,
That's
All right.
awesome. That's great.
that is a
Wow.
great read, though. That is great,
Yeah.
man.
There you go.
Tom. You've been hanging out with the celebs, man.
Well, 30 years of being around celebs.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
All
Well,
right.
Sean, it's back in your corner.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give this one. I'm going to give you the second part of it because the first part might give it away. This is in response to somebody asking a question, and the response is another question. Okay. Here it is. Why are you wearing that stupid man suit?
Ooh.
Oh, I
Ooh.
know this one.
Ooh, that's good.
It's. Let me emphasize this. Why are you wearing that stupid man suit?
Hmm.
Boy.
When I say the first part, you'll get it probably. But I love this. Gina and I watched this movie again just recently. Man, it's a fucking good movie. We all have seen it. I think y'all love it.
Is it the 90s?
No, 2001. 2001.
2001.
Wow.
It's hard to do the voice, but I tried. But I'll give you the first part, which you'll probably get it then. Any guesses yet?
No.
Okay. All right. Here's the whole exchange. Why are you wearing that stupid bunny suit? Why are you wearing that stupid man suit? Really?
Bunny suit. Man
Is this-
suit.
This wouldn't be Donnie Darko.
Yes.
Oh.
Is he hallucinating? He sees
I
it.
know
and he's
exactly.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like-
He's in
okay.
he's in that weird.
as soon as you said duh, I knew it.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
And the movie.
Great movie.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, Tom.
Tom, it's
Let's
back in
see
your
which
corner.
one. Okay, I'm going to do a little different. This is not going to be an impersonation because this is something else. Okay.
Okay.
Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? They said when you got here, this whole thing started. Who are you? What are you? Where did you come from? I think you're the cause of this. I think you're evil. Evil!
Oh.
Yeah.
That's familiar.
Oh, Larry, I'm surprised you don't know this. I mean, this was what I'm thinking of.
Tom, could you give us one more try?
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
one more
Make
shot.
it sexier though.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? They said when you got here, the whole thing started. Who are you? What are you? Where did you come from? I think you're the cause of all this. I think you're evil. Evil!
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh.
Sean,
That was a hint on the end there.
I don't have it.
You know it now? Yeah.
Hang on. Yes, I know this now.
Of course you do,
Yes.
because you're the only one that doesn't like it.
It's from Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
That's right. It's the woman to Tippi Hedren, right?
Look, Sean,
Diner.
that's a great scene. There are things I like it. It's not like
I know.
it's not like I hate it.
I know.
It's not that I don't hate it. It's like
we just went
What
last
was
episode. We
Hitchcock
just
thinking?
went
just
over
have
this.
some music in it
Right.
instead of this.
Yeah, I know. There need to be more songs.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna do like the one line in the same scene where the Irish guy's there going,
Oh yes,
"It's the end of the world."
it's the end of it. Yes, I love that. Cheers.
Drunk Irish guy in the movie. That's weird. It's the end of the world.
No, but that is
Does he throw his liquor bottle away at some point? And
No,
never again.
but he's got these little little bubbles that go hick.
Yeah. Right.
No, that is a great read, and it's actually a terrific line.
Yeah, it's good.
Talk about people who just can't understand you.
Have to find a scapegoat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Great read, Tom.
All right,
Nice.
good one.
Yeah.
Right. Who's next?
All right. Okay, so I am next. So I have two lines. I'm going to do this first one because maybe you'll get it with the first one. We get into character here. I am not what is called a civilized man, Professor. I have done with society for reasons that seem good to me. Therefore, I do not obey its laws.
Huh.
That could be like a million Mad Scientist movies.
Yes, okay, so here's the second line, okay? Think of it. On the surface, there is hunger and fear. Men still exercise unjust laws. They fight, tear one another to pieces. A mere few feet beneath the waves, their reign ceases. Their evil drowns. Here on the ocean floor is the only independence. Here I am free.
All that jazz.
No, not all that jazz.
Is it an older movie like from the 40s or 50s?
I think I know it.
Yeah.
It's Moonraker.
Oh, come on.
I think, I mean, we all know this, right?
Is it from the 30s?
No.
No.
1954.
Yeah, I know it, Larry.
It's not 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, is it?
Yes.
But you weren't doing James That was James Mason?
Well,
Yeah.
I was.
Your
well,
one chance to do a proper James Mason.
I was
1954
Wow.
James Mason.
You
too.
know, when I started to, I started to freak out. I go,
Nah.
oh, I don't like my James Mason. I started to do something else, and
Now do
I
it as
was-
James Mason.
No, I did. It's gone. But this was, 19.
Do it as Marcia Mason.
Directed by
It's
Richard
gone.
Fleischer. Fantastic. This is Walt Disney's
You squashed
first
my
big
pee.
live action feature film.
Murder by Decree.
And starring
I
Kirk
love that.
Douglas
Yeah,
with James
perfect.
Mason, Peter Lorre, and
Yeah.
it's a terrific film. And James Mason has these great speeches.
Well, you can just listen to him talk. I mean, yeah, he's got that voice that is just, yeah.
I have it on 16 millimeter.
Nice.
Beautiful
what's funny
print.
is, after seeing that, to me, the only person that could play Captain Nemo was James Mason. When
Yeah, it's
Herbert
great.
Lom did it in A Mysterious Island, it's
I still love Herbert Lom, though. He's also talking about another great voice, actually.
Yeah, but he's not really the focus of that movie anyway.
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
It's just the
okay.
finesse, the class, the
Yeah.
way he.
I don't know. I like the Captain Nemo from League of whatever, Unnecessary
Oh,
Gentlemen.
League of
Unnecessary Gentlemen, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
The League of Unnecessary Gentlemen.
League of Underdeveloped.
Look, we may laugh. We may laugh.
Occasionally.
But there was a lot of, they just didn't hit the mark.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. I went to
give-
see that movie and somebody with me because I hated it. And then afterwards he said, oh, you didn't like it because it wasn't like the comic book. And don't you love it when someone is telling you the reason why you don't like something? That's always a good one.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
is that why? I had
nobody,
no idea.
even
Especially
people
when
who
that
didn't
reason
read
is
the
even in the movie.
Well, look, I'm sorry. I may do that sometimes. I may say, "Oh, Matt, you didn't like it because it didn't have."
Yeah, but when
bunnies
you
in
do it, it's charming.
Well,
You didn't like it because Annette Bening was in it. She wasn't in Star Wars. Oh, I'm thinking of another movie. Okay, forget about that one.
All right, good one. That's a good one.
but it's like, look, James Mason, great actor.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
classic.
Great, beautiful. It's it's weird. It's made in '54, and Disney threw out all this money. It was made the same time. I mean, it was released the same year as Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I love and adore too.
Is that
Done in
right?
color
Yeah,
and
I didn't-
stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But both have two great monsters. You have the
It's true.
giant squid in one, and then there's the creature. But I love the creature because the creature was a thinking animal.
Well, of
Right.
course, yeah. But you've
So-
seen the footage where they shot the squid scene with lights and daytime
without the
and-
storm. Without
Yeah,
the storm.
and,
Right, right.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't, and they realized
yeah.
it didn't work, and so
Yeah, yeah.
it was like, okay, what are we gonna do?
Matt, it makes more sense and more dramatic.
Yeah, it's more.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
way
oh
more
my-
dramatic.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
Yeah.
because you're fighting two things.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Exactly. Oh, and I remember seeing that in a theater as a kid. It was one of those double features when they had it re-released and it was
Right,
for
right.
kids,
Yeah,
And when the squid gets that one guy in the face and throws him down the hole, and he's got the red marks.
yeah, it's
Ugh.
scary,
Yeah,
Scary,
that's
very
cool.
scary.
especially for a
That's cool.
Disney movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
So
I love
it. I
love it.
let's
Great.
see. There you go. James Mason. Oh. Tom, do you have a James Mason impersonation?
Yes, I do. Of course I
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been doing them the whole time, actually.
What are those noises that Tom keeps making?
Squash my pee. Squash my pee. No good. No good.
Oh,
I just actually got the Last of Sheila, which I love.
Oh my God.
Everybody, we all love it.
Tom,
Yeah.
Tom, that's my favorite. I'm a huge whodunit mystery fan. That is my favorite mystery film of all time.
Oh,
My favorite line, my favorite James Mason line in that movie, by the way, you would get it, is
Yeah.
little child molester as opposed to what? Big child molester? You have to see the movie to understand that, but it's
Wow.
the movie
Career
is so
comes
great.
full circle.
The movie is so
good.
great.
so good.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, who's next?
James,
James.
Okay.
give us a good one, James. Give it your best impersonation. Come on.
I couldn't fuck a gorilla.
Are you serious?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Oh, come
gorilla
on,
at large.
It does sound familiar though.
It's okay. It's a comedy. It's a
Trading
comedy.
Places.
No, good guess.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know it. I think I know it.
Sounds very familiar.
Tom,
Like,
do you know this?
I don't.
I'll make a guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Schlock?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
No, it's something more recent.
1983.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Mm.
It does sound familiar.
Oh.
Wow, I stumped the panel. Damn.
Yeah, I should know.
Well, I didn't know it was going to be profanity night. Here at Monster
Okay,
Partiers.
what is with
have
you
you
now?
ever
What
done
is
the
this- what is
podcast,
with-
Larry?
What is
I thought
with
it was
all your
cheating.
all of a
did the
sudden you're
podcast 12
all of a
fucking
sudden you're
years.
Sherry Lewis.
Everyone just calm
Sherry
down,
Lewis.
okay? I'm just, it's like James is doing all these, hey,
Yeah. It's
Hey.
We've been swearing on this show since it
Since
started, and all of a sudden now
2013.
you're like, now wait a minute, you rascals. Watch your P's and Q's. Enough of that French.
Scalawags.
I
My
am.
wife likes it when I talk dirty as Jimmy Stewart. That turns her on. I'm just slamming my cock in her pussy.
Oh. Wow.
Listeners, I'm so
Shut
sorry.
up.
I'm so sorry. Thanks, James.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I have
I'm
no
sure-
clue
I'm
who
sure-
said
I'm
that
sh-
line.
I'm sure Jimmy Stewart said it at one point in his life, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yes, right.
the odds are,
Right around the kindergarten.
yeah, Hollywood actor.
You gotta talk dirty.
I don't know, James. I don't know this one.
Who wants to see the pee-pee?
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. The line is from The Man with Two Brains with Steve Martin.
Oh,
Where
God,
he's looking to transplant
Yes.
the brain
Right.
of Sissy
Yeah.
Spacek, who he's in love with, into a beautiful body, and the only option is a gorilla. And he goes, "I couldn't fuck a gorilla."
Wait,
there you
Sissy Spacek?
No,
Sissy
it's,
Spacek was the voice of the brain he fell in
Oh,
love with,
that's right. Oh my
and he
God.
was
That's right.
looking
Oh,
for
that's
a
right.
body
Oh my
for
God.
her.
I have to see that again. I love that movie, but I haven't seen it in
yeah.
a
Oh,
long
it's
time.
I
fantastic!
have a copy
It's
of that.
awesome.
That's
Oh
really
my
good.
God. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was Sissy Spacek's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kathleen Turner's amazing in that.
She's
Yeah,
fantastic.
she's hilarious and
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah.
All right. Good one.
Yeah.
Matt?
Nice one, James. Yeah.
Okay.
Working blue.
Oh, boy, I don't know what Matt's got in store for us now. Woo. Oh, wow. Your britches here.
This is from, I'm just going to give you the name of the movie. It's Bun Plumbers, Volume 6.
I have volume
But
5.
it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful
It's a bakery movie.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous
I'm going to
little
fill your
movie.
buns.
All right, here we go. So this is one I can't really do the impression, but I'm going to take a stab at kind of the accent. And here we go.
All right.
You are here because the ideas of others have influenced every single decision you've made since the day you were born. And I've been able to predict every decision you'd make tonight because of it.
Huh.
God, that sounds familiar too.
That
It's
sounds
nothing
familiar.
like, I wish I could do the type of posh voice, but I can't.
Right.
I'll take another stab at it. if you
Yeah.
wanna hear it
Do it
again.
one more
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
You are here because the ideas of others have influenced every single decision you've made since the day you were born. And I've been able to predict every decision you'd make tonight because of it.
Wow.
When you say this one, I'm going to go, oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a second one, and maybe it'll help. Because this is kind of a signature line. It's easier to control someone who's lost everything.
I'm going to
So familiar.
get my paddle out and start whacking. I need a spanking for missing this one.
I'll give you a hint.
It's so familiar.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Great guess, but no.
No.
It is a pretty recent movie.
Yes, it's something I know I just saw it with my wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a stellar performance from the person who gives that line. It's one that is, he's in a genre that you don't normally see him in.
Yes.
Stumped.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Heretic.
Oh.
Yes, we just watched that recently. Good movie.
Oh.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's a little too soon. Actually, I was thinking about that because last year was such a great year for horror movies.
Yes, yeah.
Tremendous year. Because I mean, I loved Strange Darling and Cuckoo and
Cuckoo's great, yeah.
Cuckoo's on our list.
I love
yeah.
Cuckoo.
Okay.
Cuckoo's
Strange
awesome.
Darling? I didn't see that.
I don't know that
Oddity.
one.
Did anybody see Oddity?
Yes, Oddity was cool.
Oh, Oddity is good, yeah.
Super
Yeah.
weird, low key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Strange Darling is one of the best movies of last year.
Really?
Wow.
Okay, I got to watch
Wow.
that.
I'm there.
On the list.
Yeah, it'll blow your mind.
But yes, Heretic, I love. It's like
I-
any movie that skewers all
Yeah.
religions, I'm in.
I just had a little problem, and I always have a problem with movies like this. I really liked like 2/3 of it until it came with the house with the maze, where you just go,
Yeah, I know.
where you just go, are the workers coming in and out going, this is kind of weird that we're creating all these tunnels and dungeons, huh?
Yeah, it did go a little far
Hey,
with that.
Tom,
but-
do you want the job or not? You know? I'm building a maze.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Good one.
As long as it's union, I'm fine.
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't enjoy that a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, for his performance alone.
Yes, he's amazing.
He's just chewing up the scenery all the way through the thing. And
Yes.
for that alone, but also, as you were saying, the critique on religion
Yeah,
and
it's
the other
smart.
performances, I think. I
Yeah.
think I thought it was,
Well, that's
I
why I
thought it
love
was a
the
lot of
first
fun.
half. I love
Yeah.
the first half with that because it was a chess match verbally,
Mhm.
know,
yes,
mentally.
yes,
and
yeah.
then it becomes like a weird horror movie. So
yeah.
and then it becomes the thing with was it the butterfly at the end or whatever? It was kind of a little weird, but
Yeah.
No, I hear
I
you.
didn't mind
I
it,
hear
though.
you.
But I see what
Yeah.
you mean, though. Yeah.
Matt, that was a really good one, by the way.
Thank you very
was.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, it's funny. Hugh Grant, he's had quite the career, and this was not like this
He's
was
quite
not
the queer.
no career.
Oh, career. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but it's like this was not a film that I expected to see him in, though.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm sure he was, attracted to doing it.
Well, that's what he's
Yeah.
been doing, though. He's been
He's
all
been doing these very atypical,
Yeah.
I mean,
parts.
he steals Paddington too. He's amazing in it. I mean, he's jaw-droppingly good in it.
You're the second person who's has told us about that movie. That's good. We have to see that movie.
It's
No, actually, it's in
The Nick Cage movie.
the unbearable burden of massive talent,
which is
that's
a
where it's
great movie
mentioned.
too.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I love that movie.
But that
Yeah.
made us now want to watch Paddington 2, so it's on our list. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why we watched Paddington 2, and we were just blown away. And then
Wow,
we did
okay.
a movie night with Paddington 2, and
well-
everybody's blown away. Nobody could believe I was doing Paddington 2 in a movie night. And
Right.
and they go, should we watch one first? No, doesn't matter.
Yeah, one's actually
Wow.
good too. Though one's really good too.
Yeah.
There's a third one now though.
Yeah.
In Peru,
In Peru,
Paddington
yeah.
in Peru. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
The minute you start going to other countries, though, I feel like you're,
Yeah.
you're.
yeah. Banus Bears go to Peru.
Yeah, no.
Well, Tom, thank you. I've written that down.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Sean, we're back to you. Why don't you
Okay.
give us a good one?
Oh, my wife just peeked in to say Paddington is from Peru, so I guess that's why he's in Peru in the film.
Is he?
Yes. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's-
I see. I
Yes.
never read the book, so
Neither did I. Okay.
I don't.
All
Will
right.
you thank her for us, please?
Yes, I will. Sure will. All right, here we go. Ready? We get them all. Sun worshippers, moon worshippers, Satanists. The Manson family used to hang out and shoplift. Bunch of deadbeats.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a movie we've all seen. A character actor we all know and love.
Yeah.
Ah.
Sean, can you give us to it again?
Yes. We get them all. Sun worshippers, moon worshippers, Satanists. The Manson family used to hang out and shoplift. Bunch of deadbeats.
Gosh,
Wow.
that sounds so familiar.
I'll give you another clue. The scene takes place. The character is a bookstore owner
Wow.
and an occult bookstore owner.
a cult.
Characters have come into his bookstore to find out about something, and he's going on about his store and about the kind of people that come into this store.
Huh.
1981.
Oy.
Classic movie, great movie.
Oh man, I'm embarrassed.
Oh,
Right. I think we have a winner.
I think I might have this.
Okay.
Take it away.
Is it The Howling?
Yes, Dick Miller.
Oh,
another Dick
Nice.
That movie I haven't watched in forever, but I keep thinking about it. You know,
That movie is fantastic.
I need to own that movie.
Yes, that is a great, great movie.
That
Wow.
is actually, I like that movie actually better than American Werewolf in London.
I like both, but I think I agree with you as far as just in general, all the way through.
I
yeah.
think they're too different. I think.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
apples
they
to
are.
Apples and
They are.
oranges.
Yes, but
And,
they're
and
both
I'm
great.
sorry, but Jenny Agutter goes
Oh,
along.
sure.
Oh,
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Jenny,
But,
I get that part.
But The Howling's actually, especially if you watch it again recently, it's a really low budget movie, and you kind of like you don't see as much as you think you see in that movie. I mean, it's just
right.
because I think Joe Dante also edited it,
Mhm.
maybe along with somebody else, but like it's so well edited as well. It's just brilliant movie.
And there's a sequence where is it Robert Picardo? He's
He's Eddie,
but
Yeah.
he's
Eddie
his,
the Mangler.
His forehead is like doing the bubble thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this was like a new technology in a way for the whole makeup effects.
Bladder
And
effects.
I
and,
think
yeah.
Dante wanted to trim it, and it was the producer who goes, "Oh no,
Yeah.
you gotta have more."
Oh yeah, no, that transformation sequence seems to go on forever, but it's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's great about it. It's like practical effect porn.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Whereas when you watch American Werewolf in London, it seems to have a logical progression. You
It's
know,
a little more graceful.
Well, but
yeah.
also it's done in broad. It's like it's lit like a
lit,
lit room, and it's
Yeah.
not like done in shadow. It's not shot like a horror movie, which was The Howling was. But I mean, again, both. Matt's right. Very different films, but both great films.
And if I remember correctly, the effects for Howling were Rob Bottin.
Correct.
And-
Yes.
And it was Rick Baker who kind of helped him a little bit, then said, wait a minute, I'm giving you
Right.
ideas for My
Yeah.
American Werewolf in London.
Right,
And
right.
Rick Baker did his thing, but Bottin goes off to do The Thing
Yes, yeah,
down the
that's
road.
right. Yeah.
And which is, that's just fantastic.
The Howling's also got a great Pino Donaggio score too. Really good.
All right, Tom, what do you got?
All right, so let's go with this one. And if you get it before I'm done, please, it's okay. It's, like I said, this is a long monologue.
Okay.
So, what would you like to know? You're a journalist. It's your job to ask questions. Oh, what do I do with the girls? That's a good question. Well, before I do what we're doing, I sit down, relax, have a drink. I like that part a lot. Having a chat when you both know that one of you is going to die. Afterwards, I just get rid of them, far out to sea. Unlike my father, he left them scattered all over the place like trophies. That's not very smart if you ask me. He was a loud and garish man. Frankly, he got what he deserved. You can't be a sloppy technician like that. You can't drink to excess like he did. This takes discipline. It's a science of 1,000 details. The planning, the execution, the cleanup. I guess I don't have to tell you, but you're going to create quite a mess. Let me ask you something. Why don't people trust their instincts? They sense something is wrong. Someone is walking too close behind them. You know something was wrong. But you came back into the house. I didn't force you. I didn't drag you in. No. All I had to do was offer you a drink.
I know it.
It does sound very
I believe
familiar.
I know it. It's a chilling monologue. And Tom, that was great. I believe I know it.
I'm sure
That
you
was
did.
so good. I threw a bouquet of roses at the screen.
What's the year?
2011?
Oh,
Wow.
sounds familiar. The whole thing about walking back into the house.
Yeah.
That's the part that you came back to the house.
The scene is such a
God.
great scene. If I'm right.
I'm sure you are.
Oh man.
I don't
Can I
have
say
it,
it?
so
Can I
Yeah.
say it?
Yeah.
go for it.
It's a scene in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
And
Nice.
it's when Daniel Craig
Oh, okay.
comes into that modern house, and
Yes.
yeah, and then there's the offer of the drink. Oh, you
Yeah.
come in, and oh gosh, that is such a creepy sequence.
Yeah,
That is
he's just literally, he's hanging,
well, yes,
by straps and stuff, and he's about to be like gutted.
drawn and quartered or
yeah.
something. And
Yeah.
and just the teasing, just the thing with the plastic bag. And when you're
Yeah.
watching it, I mean, Daniel Craig is in really good shape, but still, with the bag and that he puts around his neck, and he's trying to grasp for air, and I'm like, oh my god, how he seems like he's really going through some pain here.
Yeah.
That was really well done. And just the thing he talks about, the girl that was in the little cage. There was a little cage, remember, to the right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great monologue, and it's the actor's name is
Skarsgård. He's a
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
weird
He's
because
great.
he's in the Thor movie. He says, "Hey, he's this great fun."
Well, he's in Dune. He's in the Andor.
Yeah.
Well, in Dune, he
Right.
plays a horrible person.
Yeah,
and he's unrecognizable.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look at him in the Thor movies, then you see him in this, it's like, oh wow,
Right.
that's messed up. Tom, that was great.
Good one. Good.
Very nice.
Yes, very good.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to go from something a little violent to something a little more uplifting and happy and safe.
Oh, God.
Which one?
All right. Here we go. There are 3 characters here that I'm going to try to do. Here we go. Maybe some animal that wasn't supposed to live. Kind of like those rabbits we saw. He could be a monkey or an orangutan. A bald monkey? Is he a pig? He sure eats like one.
Oh.
Oh,
There you go.
well, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Oh,
Yeah.
everyone. Tom,
Do we
you
all
know
do we
that?
all have it?
Yes.
Okay.
James, you know?
I could only guess.
And?
I'm guessing E.T.
Yes, E.T. 1982, directed by Steven Spielberg. I thought I had a second line here.
Phone home?
No, that's too on the nose. But Elliot has this. Henry Thomas, who plays Elliot, has this great line when we all think E.T.'s dead, and he has that line where he said, "You must be dead because I don't know how to feel. I can't feel anything anymore." And to hear him say it as a little kid, it's like it just brings tears to your eyes, and then they close the lid and you see the little heart thing go. Great moment. So anyway, okay, yeah, all right. E.T., there we go. Extraterrestrial.
All right.
I was waiting for Barrymore goes a deformed kid. Then I would have got.
Well, I didn't want to.
You didn't want to.
No. I thought this might make you guys go, oh, let me think about that.
I was going to say Mac and Me.
I almost did that one, but no. All right. Okay, James, how about you?
Okay. Nope. Nothing wrong here.
I know that one.
That's it?
Birth of a Nation?
No.
It's actually a recurring line in the film.
Lawrence of Arabia?
I'm very impressed, Sean, that you have it.
To be honest, to me, it's an overrated movie, but it's not a terrible movie.
Can I hear it
it's
again?
Overrated.
James? Can I hear it again?
Nope. Nothing wrong here. You think it's overrated? I think
Well,
what year?
I just, yeah.
1983.
Oh, okay.
I would say that part of it, that the quote is from, is a little cheesy and over the head kind of. It's like cheesy device.
I can't wait to find out what this is.
It's a recurring commercial that you see playing in the movie. To be it's ironic because what's happening is so horrible. It's just kind of cheesy. It's like a Joe Dante trick. It's a kind of movie that you would think Joe Dante directed, but he didn't.
Well,
I mean, you know what I mean?
But it's a recurring motif in the novel too. So
okay.
Novel.
It's not strictly the filmmaker's fault.
Novel. Okay.
Novel.
But it is. It has great performances and a great villain.
I think it's actually. I think it's a better movie than it is a book, frankly. But
really,
I think so.
What's the line one more time?
Nope. Nothing wrong here.
And it's from 83?
83.
83.
Sean?
Based on the Stephen King novel Cujo.
Oh,
Cujo.
There's like a TV. What is the commercial? Is it Steve Wallace's husband is in it or something?
Like so many movies I've seen like a couple times that just aren't my kind of thing, and
Gosh,
it's like,
I saw it for the first time recently, and it was better than I thought it was going to be. But
really,
yeah. No, I remember seeing it.
I started trying to watch it again. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it in the theaters, but it was like I've only seen it that one time.
I think the commercial was for a breakfast cereal.
Yes, yeah, and it was just randomly playing, and you see that, then the kid's stuck in the car. The dog.
Oh boy, that's clever, James. No,
oh,
he was going obscure. Sometimes you got to throw you a thinker.
But James, that's just so weird. Is like the movie, to be honest, is not that memorable to me. But for some reason, that really stuck out to me because it was so kind of ham-fisted, kind of a device. Yeah. So I think that's why I just remember.
I think Cujo suffers from what the Lepus movie suffers from, which is you're kind of like, oh, the dog.
Yeah. Right.
Well, why do they have to goo them all up? Because you can't suspend your disbelief.
Why doesn't he have a little barrel around his throat?
But come on.
Full of blood.
But they made the dog look kind of gross, unlike the bunnies, because the bunnies look just cute.
They put blood on the bunnies?
Yeah, with the close-ups, though, they do the
and I felt bad for them, too. It's like, oh,
true.
The Caro syrup off the bunnies.
Yeah.
I thought it was berries, but...
Maybe, yeah.
Very large berries, yeah.
All right. Well, James, that was good. That was good. All right. Matt?
All right, this one I dedicate to Larry Strothe.
Okay.
This is from, I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. It is a translation.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should be worried about your life instead of that flaccid thing in your pants.
A translation?
Sounds like Paul Lynde.
Instead of that flaccid thing in your pants.
Your pants.
Brett Sumner's the block.
What do you mean a translation? So it's a different.
It's a foreign film,
Okay.
and he's translating it.
Seventh
So-
Seal.
But you know what? Interesting choice.
But wrong?
But wrong. Yes, I'm
don't
afraid
think-
so.
I can't think of any Godzilla film that would have.
All right,
that
I'm going to
line.
give you a different line now.
Okay.
This is the same character, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come at me. Every inch of me will resist you.
Can you
Wait,
say
that's my
what?
ex-wife.
Can you say what country this film is from?
It's Japan. I'm going to give you my final one, and this should give it to you. At least James, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I go into class. You guys look like a pile of potatoes. Slapping them around helped me tell them apart. Even got to like them. But now, not anymore. You touch a student, you're fired.
Battle
And you
Royale.
lose it when a student stabs you.
Yeah, Battle Royale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Tom got it.
You know,
Very
great film. If for
Yeah.
listeners, if you haven't seen it, it's this is
Feel
before-
good movie, man.
Must
Well,
see.
Yeah,
Yes.
before the
It really,
Hunger Games,
but you're
yeah.
right though. It really is a must see. It was kind of a revelation at the time and very
Yeah,
controversial, but so raw, visceral, and nothing is held back.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
And
Wow.
by the director of The Green Slime.
That's right. That's correct.
Unbelievable.
I saw that.
What a
at the
what a
drive-in
career.
when it first
Yeah.
came out.
That is amazing. That really
Yeah.
is.
I wish I
Sure.
would have saw that at the drive-in. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know about you guys, but this has
Was
been
Richard Jordan
loads
in
of-
that?
this has
Richard
been loads-
Jekyll.
Oh, yeah.
Jekyll.
Oh.
Right. Richard
Jekyll.
Jekyll was in that.
Right.
Right.
This has been
Okay,
loads
Larry,
of
now this
fun.
is your time to wind things up. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just saying, Matt. This has been loads of fun. We talked about a lot of horror, some
Yes, we have.
fiction. There have been some really interesting surprises
I agree.
and a few fantasy. But this has
Yeah.
been great. And Tom, it's been terrific having you give us these great impersonations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Very
what do you say we
pleasure.
do a
I'll give you a
lightning
Tony
round?
for this.
Yes, do a lightning.
Wait till the
round.
lightning round. I have a couple in there.
All right.
We'll
All
do
right.
something really fast, and we'll try to do some voices here. And we're going to start off with Sean.
The key is try.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I have a few quick ones. Here we go. Ready?
Go.
Mhm.
According to this, you're already dead.
Oh,
I think I know what this is.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys know it?
Return of the Living Dead.
No.
No?
Nope.
Way off. Way off.
Oh, way
Wow.
off. Oh. Okay.
it's not. Is it? It's not Beetlejuice, is it?
No. This is a serious movie.
King of Kings?
No. No. No.
Wow.
Okay.
Nope.
It's at the party scene, the palm reader to Tim Robbins and Jacob's Ladder.
Oh, wow.
that is a good one.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
nice. Okay, give
Okay.
us another one.
Okay. How's your head? I haven't had any complaints yet. I actually really enjoy this movie.
I don't know. I don't
Horror comedy from 1988.
know. Okay.
Somebody's hit on the head with something, and a guy walks up to this woman and says, "How's your head?" And she goes, "I haven't had any complaints yet." Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I never would have got that. Never would have got that.
Okay, just two more quick ones. Okay, I'm gonna fight you now. Oh, are you? Precursor to one of the greatest scenes in movie history, as far as I'm concerned.
They Live?
No,
That's a good guess.
Rollerball.
no. It's Deadpool to Wolverine before they fight in the car.
Oh.
Oh.
Great.
Okay, and one more. Oh no, not the Carpenters.
No, I know this. I can't think of it, though. Yeah.
No, I know it. I know it.
Dude, go, James.
Go.
In the Mouth of the Madness.
Yes, Sam Neill. He's in the asylum, and they start playing "It's Only Just Begun," and the music. And he goes, "Oh no, not the Carpenters," which of course is hilarious because John Carpenter directed it.
I like the Carpenters. That was nice.
Me too.
Mm.
I like
very
that movie.
talented.
Yes.
All right, nice one, Sean. Those are good.
All right, here you go.
All right, Tom.
All right.
Best voice impersonations.
Okay, here we
Get
go.
some good ones.
Toughen your nipples, didn't it?
Oh, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's-
yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, we come for your daughter, Chuck.
Is that Beetlejuice?
Yes, sir.
Very
Good, good.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Oh,
I got it.
Sean.
The Thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a good Kurt Russell impersonation.
Yeah, that's
too.
great.
Not too many
Really
people-
good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna go. It's too bad she won't live, but then again, who does?
Of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Blade Runner.
We have to say what it is.
Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
I thought you were going to do two in the same.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
same
do
one.
another
for
one.
lit for
Oh, okay, okay,
for
okay.
track.
Oh, sorry
Okay.
about that. Okay.
Blade
Yeah.
Runner. Okay, and give us another one, buddy.
You can bring me the boy. You can bring me the boy. You can bring me the boy.
Wow.
Ooh, wait, that sounds familiar though.
Great voice.
I should know it, but I know I've seen it, whatever it is, but I don't know.
The
It's not.
Babadook.
The Babadook.
Babadook.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Really good.
nice.
Really
Yeah.
good. And really great read.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I gotta
Very
follow
good.
Tom after that.
Yes, you do.
All
That's
right.
right.
See, Tom, you're great. I should have gone before you. Okay, here we go.
Lolita.
No, but here we go.
Yentl.
No. Yeah, classic science fiction film there, Sean. Here we go. Look, I may not be an explorer or an adventurer or a treasure seeker or a gunfighter, Mr. O'Connell, but I am proud of what I am. And what is that? I am a librarian.
Oh, that does sound familiar.
Is it The Mummy?
It is from
Oh.
1999.
Wow.
Written
Wow.
by Rachel Weisz. Nice.
That was a great
Okay,
Brandon
I-
Gleeson.
Here we go. Here we
And that
go.
was entirely from your impression, too. I just
Okay,
want to
here we go.
tell you.
Now you guys need to think hard about this one. You
All
guys
right,
ready?
okay.
Here we go. Release the Kraken.
Oh.
Right, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, smarty pants.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Somebody
Yeah.
take it, please.
Flash of the Titans.
Yes. From
Oh.
what year?
Well, that's the one with isn't it Liam Neeson who's in that?
Well, it could be from both.
The later
though, right?
one. The other one.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
not
Harry
the
Hamlin.
Hamlin one.
Harry Hamlin.
Harry Hamlin. Yeah.
From
Make me
1981.
think about
Yeah,
that
okay.
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Okay, here's the last one.
I have a
Okay.
certain set of skills.
Classic end of the movie. My cross. Where's my cross? My
Story of Christ.
cross!
Oh yeah. The good one, Larry. Yeah. Great movie.
I saw this on television.
Yeah, me too.
On Creature Features.
Yeah,
The
me
first
too. Yeah, I mean, somewhere in late night TV for me too.
Yep. You guys, do you know Sean?
Equinox.
Equal from 1970,
great.
directed by
Great.
Jack
Great
Woods,
choice.
Dennis Muren, Mark
Yeah,
Thomas McGee.
love it.
Yes. And what's weird is, going to private school when I saw that thing, because, the cross has the cross with the necklace has this ongoing thing in the film. And that
Yeah.
scene at the end, my cross, oh, they took his cross.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's good. It's a good.
Anyway, okay. So there you go. So there's three. Okay. James,
All
how
right.
about you?
There was no body because there was no murder.
Sounds like a tagline.
There
It
was
does,
no
yeah.
body because there was no murder. You've all seen this.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I know the line. I can't remember the movie. I can't remember it. I'm drawing a blank.
God, yeah.
I'm sure it's not the one I'm thinking of.
Well, what do you think of?
Dead and Buried?
Nope.
See? For once, I'm right about something.
It's something. It's something I've seen a million times. I know.
It's Jennifer Salt having been hypnotized in Sisters.
I wouldn't have
I
got that one.
No.
No.
And
Right.
she repeats it a few times.
to like Charles
Okay.
Durning and stuff, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Teach me, Diana.
Oh, love it. I know this one.
Lady Chatterley's lover.
See what I did? It's a Jennifer Salt double feature.
That's right. You can't really do the voice because the voice is affected electronically in the movie. It's a great voice.
Diana.
Oh,
So,
I think I got it.
Okay.
Gargoyles?
Yep.
oh,
Bernie Casey.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Good one. Good one.
All right. A Jewish mother goes to the airport to meet her daughter. The daughter steps off the plane with an 8-foot-tall Zulu warrior with a bone through his nose. The mother screams, "You fool! I said a rich doctor."
Sleeper?
It sounds familiar.
It
sounds like a Woody Allen.
It sounds Woody
Yeah.
Allen like.
Prince of Darkness, John Carpenter.
Oh,
gosh.
You were going to say
The
Prince
Chinese-
of Darkness,
the Chi-
Christopher Lee.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that would have been
Jewish
really
mother goes to the airport.
That's
all right.
Dracula gets killed by cold water.
nice.
Nice.
Okay, Matt, bring us home.
Okay, here we go. First one. Can't you feel the vibes in your own house, man? Bad sport, real bad. The karma's so thick in here, you need an aqua lung to breathe.
That sounds really
That's a great
familiar.
read.
Well, I know this.
You know this,
Oh,
of course,
do you?
James.
That's
Yeah.
I knew James would know it.
Can you do it again? Do it again.
Can't you feel the vibes in your own house, man? Bad sport, real bad. The karma's so thick in here, you need an aqua lung to breathe.
It sounds familiar.
God,
I
it sounds
can't place it.
I don't know.
James?
Let me do one more line from
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
You trying to tell me you didn't hear that shriek? That was something trying to get out of its premature grave. And I don't want to be here when it does.
I think I know.
Go.
I think I know. Is
Go
it Phantom of the Paradise?
Hey!
yeah, beef.
Beef.
Great
Yes,
read.
it's beef. We all love beef.
Yes.
I love beef.
Dude.
That guy's amazing
All right.
in that role.
Great. That's
Okay.
great.
So here's another one. Humans, listen to me. Due to an error in calculation, there are still a few of you left.
Oh God,
Oh.
that sounds familiar.
Oh, wow.
You guys all know this movie.
God.
I'm sure I do.
Oh my God.
John Carter.
A good, an underrated movie.
Yes.
No, but that's not the... No.
Oh, yeah. I think I might know.
You got? Go.
Is it the Vorlons or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Oh, no. I'm going to give you
What?
another one. I cannot, yet I must. How do you calculate that?
Oh,
At what point on the graph do must and cannot meet? Yet I must, but I cannot.
Classic. Yes.
we were just
Yeah.
talking about it earlier.
Yes.
Robot Monster.
There you go.
Roman.
Roman. Yes, the famous Roman. I've got a bromance for Roman. Oh,
Nice.
And believe it or
all right.
not, that was originally shot in 3D.
That's right.
That's right.
Can you
Yes,
believe that?
that's true.
Recently
That's
released
true.
on Blu-ray. It
Yes.
looks amazing and in 3D.
Thanks to our guest on our show, Eric Kurland, who
That's right.
actually had help bring that to life.
That's
So
right.
Kudos
That's
to
right.
him.
Yeah,
You got another
And-
one, Matt?
I do. This is my final one, and
Okay.
it's from a movie that we've discussed before, but I feel like it's a good one to go out on.
Okay.
And again, I dedicate this to Larry Strothe.
Oh.
She can lick my goddamn cinnamon ring clean and kick rocks all the way to bald hell. In fact, I don't give a shit if she removes all my skin and pops me like some nightmarish blood balloon. If the last thing I do in this godforsaken cum gutter existence is light that fuck box on fire, I still won't die happy.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's from a beloved film that
Disney,
we've
right?
already talked about.
Oh,
Mac and
Is
me?
Mac and me. No, no, it's not Mac and me.
If only. There was a lot of stuff left on the cutting room floor.
Is it Deadpool?
There you go. It's not Deadpool. It's Deadpool what?
Deadpool and Wolverine?
There you go.
Okay.
Bringing it on home.
Oh, he's talking about the Professor X chick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, okay. The Professor S chick, you know.
Yeah, it's Johnny Storm.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
Good
There's a
stuff.
lot of. I had a quote from that too.
Yeah.
Fox killed him. Disney brought him back. They're going to make him do this till he's 90.
Yeah.
That movie is I hadn't had belly laughs like that.
I know.
Quite a
So
while.
good.
Wow.
But again, I always say, but what the best thing about it is it's like maybe the best Wolverine movie. It does
You're
such
right.
great service to Wolverine in a serious way as well as I mean,
Yes.
it's like he's great at it. It's like it's so good.
Yeah, well, it's sad in a little way because of all the misfires that Fox had with the whole X-Men series.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was almost like, it kind of reminds me of Phase 5 in the Marvel universe where every other film sucks.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
and you
Right,
just
yeah,
go,
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah.
How can that guy, this company that made that movie, make this one?
Right, and they
You know?
were able to take the character and the Deadpool and just give a fresh take on him, and it's just it was really great.
Well, and it's the thing that the Marvel universe, the MCU, can't do still to this day is to find that sweet spot between humor and a great superhero movie.
Right. Although I have heard good things about Thunderbolts is getting a lot of good. It's surprising because when early on, like I thought, well, who the fuck's going to see that? Who cares? But it's getting really good reviews.
Yeah.
I'm in.
But there's so many. I mean, I'm still angry about Love and Thunder.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Don't get me
God.
started. Don't
I
get
think
me
maybe
started.
the single worst.
That's the
film
worst
of all of them.
MCU film of
Maybe
all.
next to the Eternals.
I had my arms crossed 10 minutes into that movie and they stayed crossed.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
angry.
yeah.
Angry, yes. Watching with such anger and hatred. Such
I got that feeling, that feeling you get when you're watching a movie and 10 minutes in, especially if you're near a theater where you're like, I'm going to jump out of my skin and I still have 70 more minutes to go of this fucker.
Yeah. Talk about disrespecting its own characters and the franchise. I mean, God, no, it's
the worst.
It's travesty. Yeah.
That movie is so arrogant too. I mean, it's so arrogant. That's the thing that really pissed me off the most. Taika Waititi playing himself obnoxiously,
indulgent,
but behind the camera, just I know. I can't even imagine.
And the money spent on it. My God, it's just.
I can't imagine working on that film and not losing my shit because you had to have known as an actor this isn't going anywhere. What are we doing?
Yeah.
How about we do a script?
I hate to say this, guys, but I think that Ragnarok was the lead-in because I know how everybody loves Ragnarok.
I do.
Ragnarok
not me.
I do. I like
it. Was a hint of what was to come because it was getting fucking wacky all over the place.
Yes,
and
it still kept some balance.
That was fun, though.
No, you had some, but you could see because you knew. And Matt, you're right because you actually managed to have too much Jeff Goldblum. Like Jeff Goldblum can go so far and you can love him so long, but they actually used him too much.
Yeah,
Jeff Goldblum he became
is the new Jack Black.
Yeah. I mean,
he's like a salt and pepper actor. You don't want a whole plate of salt and pepper.
Right.
You want to put salt and pepper on your entree. You know.
Right.
Whereas Matt, like you said, and I agree with you, I think the second Thor movie is very good.
That's an underrated movie.
Dark
I think it's
World.
the closest
World.
to being. I think Dark World is closest to being like a Thor adventure from the comic books.
Yeah,
but
we'll see. Hopefully, there's more. Hopefully, there's hope with Fantastic Four and Doomsday, and
And this is really
amazing.
This is great, and we'll save some of this for our.
We'll save all the hate for the We Hate Thor movies.
What's wrong with Marvel episodes?
Yeah. Well, hey, when the new Fantastic Four movie comes out, maybe we can do like a.
John, we'll invite you on to shit on all
those. It looks great to me. It looks great.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can't, with the trailer, you never know, but it looks. I'm hoping. I mean, look. Let's put it this way: Hollywood's fucked it up 3 times. With Fantastic Four,
right?
So maybe
I got a good feeling about this.
Yeah, exactly.
4th time's a charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a good feeling, but that scares me.
I know. Yeah.
I love that they said it in the 60s.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Yes.
And when you go see
Thunderbolts.
stay all the way to the end.
Of
Will
course.
do.
Of course
Will
we'll do. Yep.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for being with us tonight. It's been an
Yeah.
absolute,
Yes, Tom.
I had a lot of
just
fun.
so much fun having you. And
It's
all your
fantastic.
Yeah,
voices
no, you're
are
a blast.
so
You
great.
are perfect for this because of
Yeah.
your talents to do this quotes
and
episode.
we should always have him with us when we do, because he does voices.
I think you're right.
I want voices. I want people to go, oh, that I know that character. Not, you're just reading off, and I don't know who it is. So
Who
that
was that
great.
character you were just doing?
Ice James Mason?
No, I'm just saying that, Tom, I really
Yes, he elevates
appreciate
it.
everything that you bring to the episode, and I hope you had a good
thank you
time.
very much.
Here.
Yes.
Now, if the listeners, if they want to find out more about Tom Sawyer, or is there something you're working on that you could talk about?
Well, they can go to my website, TomSawyerVoices.com. There's a link right to the documentary about me and Cobb's there. And there are all kinds of photos from all the people that performed at Cobb's, including Matt. I don't know if you've seen that page, Matt. You'll bring back a lot of memories.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the photo of you in the bathroom.
What else is new?
Yeah,
Guys got to make a living.
I had to find you someplace. So yeah, TomSawyerVoices.com, and there's all kinds of stuff in there that's a lot of fun, and it let you know what I do and my voiceover work and my careers. So there you go.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Well, thanks again, Tom. I mean, we definitely got to have you back.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely.
What do you guys say we give a toast, though, huh?
Yeah.
We should.
A toast to
Cheap plug.
Tom Sawyer and movie quotes.
Quotes Jam 2025.
Don't piss down my back and tell me it's raining.
Time for a listener shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out. Shout out.
I'm John Vernon. Shout out.
Wow. You are coming along.
It just sounds just like him, right?
It did.
Yeah,
It really did.
You're not quite Rich Little. You're more Fred Travalina, but you're getting there.
And I think Larry has a very special shout out.
Yes, I do, James. Thank you so much. Guys, I want to give you this big announcement. I want to congratulate the winner of the Rondo Awards for Best Podcast. That's Penny Dreadful's Terror at Collinwood.
Yes.
And it's a really neat podcast, and congratulations to them.
Yes.
But I want to thank all of our listeners for voting, because, guys, for the first time, I mean, we came in third. I mean, basically, we're in
people.
Yeah, we were like a runner-up. We're like the second ones mentioned for runners-up. We've come so close.
That is so big. That is so huge. We have cracked the runner-up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have done it without our listeners voting for us.
Yes.
So
That's
thank
right.
you
Absolutely.
so
That's right.
much. And I know what you guys are thinking. You're saying, oh, well, maybe next year. You're darn right. we're gonna vote. We're gonna vote big time next year.
Seriously, people, start thinking about voting now.
yes.
But
Figure out what you're going to say. Just do it now.
But look, I want to congratulate the other podcasts that were there with us.
Yes.
Again, this was really an amazing thrill for us to be this high in the list.
Yes.
So thanks again to all the listeners. But I also want to give a congrats to some of our friends, some people who've been on the show before.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For example, I want to give a shout out to Rondo winners for favorite commentator 2024, split three ways, Tom Weaver, and contributions by Greg Mank and Larry Blameyer.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
In addition to them, our good friend David Weiner.
Yes.
For best documentary, Aliens Expanded, that he worked on and helped put that together.
Yeah.
That won best documentary, but runner-up, In Search of Darkness, 1990 to 1994.
That's right.
I mean, come on, that he basically came in second place. David,
Kicked ass, David.
Yeah.
Yes, you really, really
We're very
did.
proud of you.
Yes.
Indeed.
Also, Rondo winner, favorite horror host of 2024, Sven Gulli.
All right.
Ooh,
Love
we
Sven
love,
Gulli.
we love Sven Gulli.
But
Yeah.
I want to honorable mention Mr. Lobo. Mr. Lobo,
Mr.
who actually came and met with
Right.
us at Monster Palooza.
That's
He got
right.
an honorable
He's
mention.
great.
So kudos to you, sir. Great job.
Yes.
Yes.
And hey, speaking of Monster Palooza, we will once again have a booth at the next show coming up May 30th, 31st, and June 1st at the Pasadena Convention Center. If you can, make your way to that show and find us. We would love to meet you in person. We'll chat with you on the air. And hey, it's just a phenomenal show all about horror and monsters and special guests and makeup. And if you haven't attended before,
It's our favorite convention.
It's
It really is.
It's so much fun.
It's a good
so
time.
Great.
It's a chance for you to meet us, to talk with us, to laugh with us. I will even, maybe, if all goes well, I might even let you touch me.
In the flesh.
Yeah.
And you
Oh, you
might
heard me.
you might just leave our booth with a free flyer.
And,
That's right.
Yeah,
and maybe
you're
a free
welcome.
gift. Maybe a free
Never know.
gift.
You never know.
Ooh.
Could happen.
And just a better outlook on life.
Yeah, skipping your step.
That's right.
And hey, if there's no way you can make it to the convention, there's still a way to buy Monster Party merch. And how would you do that, you may ask? Well, that's easy on our eBay store, which is called, you guessed it, Monster Party Store, where you can find the Monster Party cap, the Monster Party t-shirt, the Monster Party shot glass, the Monster Party PPE cloth mask. And hey, if you order Monster Party merch and also happen to be a Patreon member, we will throw in free surprise goodies courtesy of our good friends Jason Lindsay at Biff Bang Pow Toys and foam fabber extraordinaire Ted Haynes.
Two men who have offered me quotes of a different kind.
So now I've got 10 pages full of notes here of quotes. No way you can there's no way you can expect me, after being immersed neck deep in quotes, to remember what the hell this Patreon thing is all about. Can you please refresh my memory?
Well, I will if you quote me. Oh, hoo, ha. Well, in the way that Kirk Thatcher from Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, hates and berates you, Patreon elates you by providing you with a ton of bonus content. Now, we're talking exclusive audio episodes and our special shows like Monster Party Masterpieces, our Toy Time shows, and Monster Party on the Road. There's also our behind-the-scenes convention footage, our famous Japan trip video diary, and vintage horror and sci-fi collections edited by our resident Lie-Scarian, John Bordeaux, and more.
Well, that all sounds awesome, but I got to tell you, with Monster Palooza coming up, I'm going to save my pennies for the dealer's room, so I don't know if I can afford this embarrassment of riches. How much does it cost?
Oh, James. For the price Larry would charge you to spend the day with James Mason, you could become a Monster Party patron. And that price is $5. $5 a month.
What?
That's insane. I mean, you can't get a Battle Royale Lego playset for that price.
That's for sure.
Oh, my, no way. God, I want that now.
I'm sold. How do I join?
Well, all you have to do is you go to patreon.com, you go to Monster Party, you click join, you follow the instructions, and next thing you know, you'll be as happy as John Vernon's wife hearing Tom Sawyer doing John Vernon.
And speaking of John Vernon, we are on social media.
Really?
Social media. You can find us on Facebook at Monster Party TV, YouTube at Monster Party TV, Twitter, now X at Monster Party HQ, and also Instagram at Monster Party HQ. And hey, wherever you're listening to us, please take a moment and send us your thoughts. Write us a review. We'd love to hear from you, and we will read it on the air.
And we won't just read it on the air. For Larry, we'll add a whole lot of profanity. On that note, I am Matt Weinhold.
I'm Shawn Sheridan.
I'm Larry Stroth.
And I'm James Gonis.
Keep America strong.
And have your own quote jam at home.
I want to have a quote jam at home, but I cannot, yet I must. How do you calculate that? At what point on the graph do must and cannot meet? Yet I must, but I cannot.
Nope, nothing wrong here.
We're going to get every ounce of this
Cool.
gold.
That's right.
We don't want to miss any of this for history. History's going to know what happened today.
Posterity.
Yeah. And we're waiting for Larry. I don't know what.
I'm going to
I
have
don't
this
know.
played at my funeral.
You should. No. It's only appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we bury Tom, let's go to Monster Party.
I hope you have an hour and a half to spare before the ceremony.
It's a celebration. It's a celebration of trivia.
But yeah, it's one of those things too where I'm never great at this, doing the guessing.
Yeah.
Because it's funny how, like, when somebody mentions, says a quote and
Yeah.
it's out of context, how you
Yeah.
just fuck up your entire head.
But it's so familiar, you
Yeah,
know?
so you're like, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, most of the quotes are from a movie I made when I was 10.
We'll get those.
We should all
yeah.
do that. That's an episode in and of itself. Yeah, right. 'Cause we have a few of those. Yeah. I was kind of the Ed Wood of my neighborhood. Let's get this thing in the can.
Right.
I wish my parents had given me a camera.
Oh,
I would have been a big
Hollywood director.
It's never too late. I'm telling you.
I guess it is.
No, we can. I see like an old age commune of gonzo filmmakers.
wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty high concept,
How
actually.
do you like that, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. We should do an episode where all we do is like pitch all of our screenplay ideas that we're never going to write.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
I had one that I thought was so great, except I couldn't get beyond the main concept. It's about a guy
Right.
who dies, is legally dead for like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and comes back and has visions. It's not, but then people get religious about it and like his experience, and he's in the morgue and he wakes up, it's
Right,
like,
right.
and then he starts seeing things, but and then people react to him in all kinds of ways. Religious people, want to stone him, or they want to worship
Right,
him, or they
right.
Right.
yeah. So, but then I went, I don't know where to go with it. I went, okay.
What was the
Wait a minute. There's pizza in the refrigerator.
What was the Travolta film? Phenomena? Was that
Yeah.
similar? Phenomena? Was that kind of struck by lightning or
Never
something?
saw
Actually, Phenomenon was so close to being a great movie. Like two things ruined it for me. One is the love relationship between him and what's her face, Kevin Bacon's wife.
Kyra Sedgwick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kira
I
said
didn't
that.
remember
like-
much about
It's
it.
it's infuriating after a while. It's sort of like there's a scene where she's cutting his hair. You're finally going, okay, this is the moment they're finally going to connect, because we know they're going to connect. It's a
Right.
fucking movie, and they don't. And you go, okay, that's it. There's like a dozen other things before that, and
Right.
finally that was the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you find out it was just cancer. He had a certain cancer where the brain connected, and it's like, okay,
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
you now.
Wow.
Take all the
Right.
science fiction out of it. Take all the cool things
Right.
that could have been, and just make it, oh, he had cancer. And then he's like,
Man, that
oh, I'm
sounds
glad it was
horrible.
cancer and not some weird, fuck you again.
Yeah.
Right.
Last 10 minutes are just me going, fuck you too.
Although with a couple tweaks, this could be a great Japanese film because everything always ends, abruptly and sadly, and yeah.
Right. Right.
That's why, like, there's this guy, Junji Ito, who's this manga artist, and he does all kind. He's like the sort of the Japanese master of horror,
Yeah.
and his stuff is really bizarre, and he does a lot of short pieces, and his short stories are kind of like what you were talking about, where it's like the concept, and then once the concept runs out, it's over. And
Yeah.
sometimes maybe that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Right,
Shaky
right.
2 hours.
Yeah, get in, get
Yeah.
out. No one has to hang around.
Yeah. Did Oh God really need the courtroom scene?
Did we need Oh God 2?
Yeah.
Or oh God, or poor devil. Oh God, what is it?
Oh, they're like,
oh God, you devil.
Were there 3 of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
think
There's one where he's like the
third
devil.
one-
Wow.
Yeah, he plays the devil too, right? Yeah.
It's just
That
unbelievable.
is, I forgot about that one. Wow.
There should have been an animated TV series too.
Oh God,
Because,
babies.
the kids love George Burns. They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did John Denver ever do another movie?
I don't
don't
think
think-
so.
He's
Wow.
good in that. Not long after that.
Pretty well. I don't know, but you're right. Do you think he would have had like
Yeah.
I'm just
like
saying.
a career in the movies? Because the first one was a big hit.
Yeah.
You think he would
Yeah,
have gone
I
like
think all we needed was one. I think that
Yeah.
really.
He did a Hallmark Christmas movie. I know that much.
did he?
Yeah, he did like
'Cause-
one of them.
Because you're an expert on the Hallmark Christmas movies, James.
I bet he is a little bit.
I can't even tell you
Yeah.
the title, so I don't know if that makes me an expert, but I
I don't think
vaguely
the,
remember.
I don't think the same what was it, there's a kind of a stigma to playing either Superman or Jesus where you ruin your movie career.
Yeah.
Nobody's
true.
ruined their movie career
or-
playing God.
right. It's true. Right.
But for George Burns, that was great because he was out like not long after that.
Yeah.
Speaking of out, Larry Strothe is here.
Dun dun dun.
Hello.
Hey, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hi.
Hi there.
You good?
Well,
I don't know if the audio is okay.
You sound
You
pretty
sound
Good.
great. You sound great.
Yep.
Before we start, let me get this straight. We were supposed to do quotes from all Robin Williams movies.
good. Correct.
That's correct. Yes, I've got
Patch
4
Adams.
from Patch Adams. Yeah, I've got 4 because it's so inspiring.
Yeah.
Actually, I walked out on that movie.
I didn't even
Wow.
see it.
Well,
I don't know why I even walked.
walked.
I don't know why I walked in, but
Yeah, 'cause I was going to say, like, what made you want to
Yeah.
see that movie?
Hey, James.
That was back when I would go see anything. Yeah.
James, that
Yep.
little knob on your mic, turn it
Yeah.
down a little bit because you're a
I too
little
loud?
hot. You're a little hot. Yeah.
Sometimes you. Yeah.
How's this? How's this?
That's better. Yes. Yeah, well,
More?
I'm looking
More?
for dulcet tones.
How about this? How
Go
about
go
this?
FM on this.
How about this? This good?
Oh, that's man.
The sweet spot.
My pants are off.
Okay.
That's
Very
that late
nice.
night FM jockey sound that we've been
It
looking
just
for.
happens. Yeah. All right. So now everyone sounds good. And yeah, I mean, have fun with this. Read them dramatically if you would like. And
this
you
is
can do
like-
more than one.
Tom,
Yeah.
would it make you feel better if we started with one of us first?
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
kind of get a feel
Okay.
And,
for it.
and these are from horror, sci-fi, fantasy, superheroes, and it's
Sure.
can be any
Right.
any decade,
Genre.
any
Genre.
Oh,
Yeah. And sometimes,
then
like,
give me another
sometimes
half
it can
hour.
be-
I'll be right back.
and sometimes it can
You
be
gotta
like
get. There's a
short-
couple Kroll quotes that you want to find.
yeah,
I
mine
actually
are all
thought about
Krull.
Krull.
Spoiler.
Oh, nice. Well, and then the other thing too is so once we do the quote, if you know it, don't immediately say it, but
Right.
you can say that you know it. But let's
Yeah.
give
Yeah, yeah.
time for everybody to kind of percolate and see if they can come
And,
up with
and
it.
sometimes there could be it's like a short exchange between two characters too. You can do that too. You
So
know?
do we have now? How many are we doing in the lightning round?
I don't know, 2, 3, you know,
Three,
it feels
three
right.
is good.
okay,
yeah.
whatever you want.
I had a
Yeah.
bunch of those, so I didn't.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
All right. Cool.
So we can get this started.
Let's do
Just
it.
saying, Larry, is there any other things you'd like to remind Tom?
I'm sure you guys have done it already.
We have not, no,
We
but
have not.
I will. You know that I do a creepy monster host voice in the beginning, and then we introduce ourselves, we introduce the subject, and then we introduce you. And then we're
And,
off and running.
Okay. Cool.
And
then
this is-
I have a
this is
really
not
I
live
like about
either,
an
it's
inch long
edited.
nose hair, and nobody can see that
I cannot see it,
No.
but I wish I could because
because it drives
wanna
me nuts. I'm just
virtually
going like
pull
this
it.
all the time.
I want to ring for the butler.
Go doing a comb over.
Already having fun.
Yep. Already. So another. Oh, we have to wait. We're bathroom break. Yeah.
Yes.
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 Some people are weak.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm peeing in the cup right now.
Yeah. I tell you, you know what? I was racing to get to WonderCon, and I got caught in traffic, and I had to go. And I thought it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I'll just get off at the next exit. I get off. It's in a neighborhood where you couldn't even get into the bathroom. So it's like, well, the next one's got to be fine. And then there's no bathroom forever. Then I get Waze sends me into like this neighborhood where now I'm in traffic wall, just bumper to bumper traffic.
Wow.
And I have to go, and to the point where I finally get to the place where there's a gas station, and I can't make it. I'm 50 feet away from the gas station, and I can't make it. And I'm like, fuck it, I can't. If I try to set my foot out on the pavement, I will piss.
Yeah.
So I just grab a shopping bag and I just start peeing in this thing. And then when I'm done, I was like, okay, this is enough to at least get to the bathroom. I look, now there's piss on my pants.
Right.
I think back to Larry Strothe.
Yeah.
Larry
That's right.
Strothe,
That's right.
At one point, I think it was for Christmas or something like that.
I did.
Gave us this thing that it's for pissing in the car.
In the car.
And
which I have
poked-
mine there.
Me too.
I
Me
poked
too.
fun at it, and I will never do that again.
One of the most thoughtful gifts I've ever received.
It is.
I tell you, don't
we're at
knock
that
it until you
age.
try it, man. I have used that so many times.
You're right.
I know. It's true.
And it saved me.
I've never had that. I've never gotten to the point where I couldn't walk. Like I couldn't at least get to the bathroom. But
Isn't aging great?
right.
I love that thing. And it's like you use it, you dump it out, wash it, and then it's ready to go for the next time. It's there for emergencies, and I've
And if you need a drink,
There's no better way,
really
though.
quick, just take a drink, real, just, you're thirsty, you don't have any water in the car.
There's no better preamble to sex than in a minute, honey, I'm washing my car pee flask.
Well, all I have to say, Matt, is if you like that Christmas gift, wait until you get this Christmas.
Oh, wow.
It's a bedpan.
Wow.
Amazing the stuff they sell on Facebook.
Once you become a doomsday prepper, there's a whole new world opens up for you.
Right.
Now this is
The vinyl food's delicious.
living in Palm Springs. It's tough, It's,
Living in Palm Springs.
well, it's where all
he's got a new life.
The hipsters and the
hipsters.
go.
The hipsters, all those Palm Spring hipsters.
Well, it's a happening place.
Okay.
Have you hung out there? Have you hung out?
Oh yeah, I mean, you roll into the Denny's at 1:30 in the morning, man.
Did you ever do shows there? Hey everybody,
I don't remember a room in Palm Springs. I'm sure there was at some point, but I don't think if there was, I don't know who booked it or worked there.
I think of it as like an older clientele. I don't think of it as like happening.
Although,
like a cruise ship in the desert.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
The early bird special is it's packed. At 4:00.
Can you imagine? Right. Can you imagine what like 4:30 is like in that town?
Oh my! Forget it.
Oh man, you ain't getting into anywhere.
No way.
No. Happy hour is
2:30.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
Stay off the road at between 3:30 and 4:30. A lot of slow weaving.
When I first did Robin for Robin, he hates his voice.
Really?
Yeah. I heard some stories later on about when they were trying to because they always find sound-alike actors for other Disney projects that Disney actors work on. I mean, you can make crazy money, filling in for Johnny Depp doing the Pirates thing and for Aladdin for him. So they found a sound-alike for him and he passed. And then they found it, then they had two other guys that were in the running and they gave it to him to pass. And then they said, well, can you pick somebody? And he picked somebody who didn't sound anything like him. And they were like, okay, well, we're not going to argue with you. You're Robin Williams, but now we have to scrap all this other stuff. And I found out the hard way doing it because I finally figured out how to do his voice and I couldn't wait to do it in front of him,
Yeah.
And
it's weird because he did so many characters. It was kind of hard.
That's why I guess he could do.
Plus he's a comedian. And I thought, this will be fun.
Yeah, a lot.
And I was there with, my doorman, Pete Russell, and
Yeah, Pete.
and he comes in and he's going, "Hey, Chief, how you doing?" And I'm going like, "I'm doing great. How are you doing?" And he goes, "What?" And I go, "I'm doing really good, man. I'm just wondering how you're doing." And he goes, "Don't do that." I go, "Don't do what?" And he goes, "Don't do that."
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Alrighty.
man.
Good. And it was like one of those things where your face goes like
Yes.
blood drains out, and
Right.
and then like he went in the back to get ready to go on, and both me and Pete looked at each other like, "Holy fuck," well, that'll never happen again.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, who would know? I mean,
Yeah.
you would think that if anything, it would be a polite laugh and like, something.
Yeah. And we jam a little bit,
Yeah.
because me and Frank Caliendo were on the radio one time, I think like KFOG or something like that. And we were both doing like Robin, talking to Robin, forgetting who's supposed to be who. I can't remember. so, so that was a lot of fun. So, yeah, but that's the only 2 times I've ever done an impression with somebody. And, probably won't do it because everybody has the same thing where they just go, "Thanks. That's never happened."
Right.
Yeah. and I wonder if it is one of those things where someone doesn't realize that that's the way they sound.
Yeah, it could be. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, I think Pollock had a similar experience doing Jack Nicholson for Jack Nicholson, but I think Albert Brooks he liked Kevin's Albert Brooks. So that was that's good. But I'd imagine I wouldn't have the balls to do that.
Fuck no. Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that would be like one where, because he's almost a caricature. It's just like Al Pacino has become like a character.
Yeah, it becomes a caricature after a while. Right.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And considering there was a certain time, especially in comedy, where there were so many Nicholson impressions.
Yes. Yeah.
And so many bad ones.
And so many bad ones.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Robbins wasn't exactly, it was like somebody doing someone who was doing Jack Nicholson.
My favorite one, and I can't remember who did this, but for the longest time when people were doing Jack Nicholson, they pull their hair back.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I know.
And he's laughing already because there was a bald comic who thought that's how you're supposed to do it. Like for some reason, Jack had his hand on his head all the time.
Oh, that's great. Wow.
The only thing I like doing with Nicholson, though, is I love Witches of Eastwick. So that whole monologue in the church,
I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
That would
So what do you think?
that monologue.
Women, a mistake, or did he do it to us on purpose?
Wow.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
I want to know.
Nice.